How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Dead Tech, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Congratulations to Dead Tech. I'm pretty sure you're the first person to say hello on today's stream. What's up, guys? Gonna be starting up here. I won't give like a whole lot of talking or intro because I always do that and then a lot of people are joining in, so that doesn't work out too well. But welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and use up a couple keys while we're waiting here. How's it going, Jew? Log out and log back in to continue playing. What? Aw. Why gotta do me like that? Okay, so I think that today I'm gonna go ahead and actually go ahead and get started on today's stuff. I'll just wait to do a whole lot of talking though until people are here. So Cowfight King Lair apparently is where the other version of Cowfight Queen is. I haven't done her before, so I need to I want to try out that boss. So we're gonna do the Exiled Cowfight Queen. I have 129 more of these Cowfights left, so I'm gonna work on that a bit. Here's our loot tab, though. Man, I don't want to show this though until people are here. Otherwise, we'll have to show this all over again. But we'll give people just a minute in here to get in here. We only have 20 people in here right now, so the notification in Discord hasn't gone out yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that relog thing. I'm gonna go ahead and relog. Give me 1 sec here. Then we can use the keys, and we can do that while we're waiting for people to hop in. Been grinding to a bond, got 23 out of 27, nice. Nearly done. Okay, it worked, the relog worked, so. Starting a stream right after a friend finishes his good strategy. I don't look at any of a friend's stuff, so I really don't know, honestly. Prismatic large fallen star. Alright, so that's a nice little loot there. Ooh, rune chest. Prismatic stars again? Sure, we'll take them. That's all going into archaeology. I'm up to 7.5 million in archaeology, and that's just because I already have bonus XP in nearly all my other skills, otherwise I probably wouldn't put it in archaeology. I might switch this to something else once I hit I don't know, 10 mil or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll switch it over to construction. It wouldn't be bad. Prismatic again. There's only a couple skills that I even can put any bonus XP into, so it might end up being construction. Alright guys, alright. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. If I haven't said hi, we are waiting for everyone to filter in here. People are slowly joining in. Once we spike up there above 50 viewers, I'll go ahead and actually start really start the stream. Let's see. It sucks that because it's not the shared one, right? So if I click on this War's Retreat and I go here, yeah, see, it's giving me Braxia. I got these two, which is what I want up there right now because I'm really working on those. My Reaper is currently not the same as my Slayer task. That'd be pretty sweet if it was. General Glack? What is General Glack? What are your double XP plans? You're going to be doing archaeology? I'm definitely not doing archaeology. Honestly, I don't feel like archaeology is a very good skill to do on double XP. So I will probably avoid that. There's a solid chance I might go and do Vires again. It's probably going to be either Vires, construction, or cooking. I think that's what it's coming down to. Maybe a little bit of summoning, because I probably have enough charms to do some summoning. But outside of running whatever charms I have, I think that honestly it'll be construction, cooking, and Vires. I think, yeah. I think for real. I think that's there's not really much else for me to do, realistically. Unless I want to go do Fishing Frenzy or something, and that does not sound fun for that amount of time, you know.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
No, this song's stupid. Please don't make me listen to that song. Let's see. Okay, so we're above 30 viewers. I just want to make sure that we get like something close to 50 before I really start the stream, because I don't want to like have the stream going and everything, and then like I have to repeat everything. So we're just waiting for people to come in here. Thank you for being patient. Grardor. Oh, Bandos. Yeah. So I still need to do more Bandos. Well, I'm almost done with Bandos. So what I'm really working on right now is Calphite Queen, Bandos. I'd like to go do some more Chaos Elemental. Can't really do that on stream though, that sucks. I'm also trying to do Giant Mole. And that's mostly it's like Bandos, Giant Mole, Calphite Queen. That's like the main things I'm working on right now. Just the super easy bosses, very casual, work on the loot, get those logs done, get the titles done. For the mole, I've got pretty much all this stuff here. I only need the clingy mole, which is funny because I actually already have one. It just doesn't count, sadly. So all we need is the clingy mole. I already have the pet. Already got the dragon 2H. Once we have the clingy mole, then we're done with that log. So it's gonna be pretty nice, and I'll be able to get of the underground. And then for Bandos, I've actually already gotten all these drops before. But that was before the drop log. So unfortunately, I have to redo them, which is okay because we got, as you guys saw in the first Road to 1 Bill video, we got the Bandos helmet, chest plate, and a boot all in 1 hour, so that was pretty nice. So I'm only missing tassets, gloves, and hilt. Gloves, usually not that hard to get. Tassets, not too difficult to get. The hilt could take a little bit of time, but hopefully overall it won't take us that long. I need to go back to Bandos hard mode to get the Omni Stone. So I will be working on the Omni Stone for that anyway. So honestly, we will probably end up doing some Bandos hard mode as a group on the stream. So if you're down for that, then feel free to join when we do that. So we'll be done with this very soon. The pet's already done for that one too. And then Calphite Queen, we still need the head, the pet, and the dragon chain body. We do have the dragon 2H, which counts for here too. The pet is going to be obviously the most difficult thing to get. Next difficulty will be the queen head, and then the chain body is not too difficult to get. It's like 1 in 125 or something like that. So she's kind of slow to kill, so it will take a little bit of time, but not that bad. Mostly here it's going to be the pet too. So once those are done, yeah, those will pretty much be they'll be done. Also, kind of working on doing like some of the Slayer creature logs too. So if you look in the collection log here, I need to go and do like all these defenders because I just never did them on this account because they weren't relevant on this account. I did them on my like original RuneScape account, but they weren't really relevant in the current game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these defenders done at some point. Get the Raptor key, which is from doing Raptor tasks on task, I'm pretty sure. And then the most difficult thing out of this entire log, and really the only thing on here that will take time, is the Wyvern crossbow, because that is pretty much something that I'm only going to get during the Wyvern drops, or during the Wyvern task, because there's an increased chance of getting the drop, and that's a pretty rare drop. So that is pretty much this entire log right here. The entire thing is the Wyvern crossbow. So once that's done, we'll be done. Daemonheim, I haven't really worked on this at all, so that's going to be a long way. The Feldip Hills, I'm actually not that far away from. Getting these 3 keys will be super easy. Getting the Ascension grips is not bad as long as you have Ascension task, which we are trying to currently prefer. And then getting a Hex Crest is also not that bad either, hopefully, as long as our RNG is not too terrible. How am I doing today? I'm doing great, man. Welcome back. What are the Vires for? Vires just massive amounts of XP and multiple skills. You'll probably see me doing Vires on this account during streams too, before we before double XP, because they're just really good to do. They're really good money. But that is basically doing Vires trains your magic, or well, a combat. And for my case, it's magic right now. Prayer, Constitution. It was doing agility, but I'm not doing agility anymore because I'm at 190 mil, so I'm not doing any more agility there. Invention, farming, fire making. It does like all those skills at once, so it's like stupid good. But that is a really good chance that I'm gonna be doing a lot of that for double XP. I think that I also might go and switch my combat style at Vires to melee, and then start working on getting 120 in attack. because there's a lot of XP between these two skills. I don't know. I'm thinking about switching to melee at Virus. Fishing Frenzy is definitely not fun. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll go do it a little bit or something. Like, go do a streak and see how far we can get or something like that. But I'm definitely not going to be grinding Fishing Frenzy the entire time. It's just my fishing XP is low and I really want to get it up. I'm at 141.7 mil in fishing right now. I just really want to put it to at least 150 million so it doesn't feel like I have so far to go to 200 mil. How's the Barrows log coming along, Manatee? It's not coming along at all because I'm not really working on it. But I'll tell you what, though. Once I finish some of these other boss ones we're working on, like the Calfight Queen, Bandos, blah, 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 once I make some more progress there, I will actually be doing the Barrows log pretty early on. I do plan on doing that one because it's a pretty chill, relaxed one, so I really want to. He was going to give that dude that was grinding for a bond money, but he left. Well, maybe he'll be back. I managed to kill Chaos with a Hellfire Bow for over an hour without getting seen in a few days ago. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I personally love using the Hellfire Bow because I'll grab the Hellfire Bow and I will go and kill Revenants, and then when a PKR comes up, I'll just kill them too. Extra money. I'm new to flipping. Any tips? That's very, very, very vague, but if you check out my channel, there's lots of tips for you. Would you augment weapons like Scythe and Drygore only at level 60 Invention, or keep disassembling lower augmented items? That's a tough one, because level 60 is pretty low. Augmenting, if you're planning on augmenting that gear and keeping that gear augmented with perks and everything forever, then it's a great idea to augment it early on and just start leveling up the XP and stuff on it, because having level 20 gear is very important. It's very important to have those extra chances of your stuff activating. Barrows log is 90% Linza? Yes, it is. It is. Like, if you look at the drop rates, it totally is. Although someone else from our stream did say that Deherok took them longer, so we'll see how it goes. I know that for me, Linza is a pain in my ass because she takes so long to kill. My Barrows log is like, I don't know, it's like non-existent right now, so go ahead and claim this reward for Slayer, sure, why not? Is Frenzy better than Prif? Frenzy is the fastest experience in the game, but Frenzy is also just click fest, so it's really only if you don't mind literally spam clicking. Drew, I'm here, but I'm also on Twitch. I'm Dead Tech. Oh, there you go. Alright, guys, alright. So we got about 50 here. That's what I was waiting for. I just want to make sure I wasn't going to, like, repeat too much. But let's go ahead and take a look at this loot tab here. So this loot tab is from my last trip to Calfight Queen. This does not include gold drops or gems or, like the stuff that, like, wouldn't pop up in my inventory. So this right here is just the loot from, basically the loot from these things. We got a decent amount of loot, but this was my last run at Calfight Queen. This was about an hour of Calfight Queen. So if you guys were interested in checking out the basic Calfight Queen for yourself, because she's pretty good money, there we go. So looking at 4 mil loot, not counting any of the alkables or anything, so it was actually a very good 1 hour, and there was no rare drop. So I'd say that is a successful hour, in my opinion. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this screenshot here into our progress. Boom, there we go. Save it there. Okay. So, awesome. Honestly, that is really not bad. 4 mil for that super easy boss, not counting all the rest of the stuff. So something around 4.5 mil is how much I made on that hour. So, pretty awesome, honestly. And it's mostly because we got very lucky on these Wine of Zamorak drops. We got a lot of those drops. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bank this stuff here. Alright, and I'm gonna bank this stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and load my Calfight Queen. We're gonna go try to do the Exiled Calfight Queen. I have not done Exiled Calfight Queen before, so I'm going to bring a pack yak and stuff just for, like, I'm gonna bring my typical setup that I would do normally for, like, learning something. So go ahead and keep these items. Yeah, we want to bring all these things. Elder Overloads. I guess I'll go ahead and keep the Lucky Saradama God Sword on me. I don't know. It's not something I would normally bring, but it kind of sounds fun to bring it, actually, so why not? We're going to switch off of Legacy because we'll see, how she is and if I'm able to do it on Legacy, but we're going to switch off Legacy for now. Up to 5 there. Where is that action bar? So action bar where you can make it so that it switches with your gear. Where is that? Action bar, queuing, trigger, menu, share offers. Not there. Oh, action bar binding. There we go. Action bar binding is on. Okay. Oh, here we go. Cool. I've never set this up before, so I want to take a look in here. I do like too many things manually, I realize. I want to start doing some things automatic. Like, I was switching my action bars manual. I'm doing everything manually. Hey, Manatee, investment-wise, do you think laceration and fleeting boots would be good? Fleeting, I don't know. But lacerations, I feel like they're a good investment, yeah. I currently have over 1,000 boots. I've paused buying more, but I have over 1,000 right now. What's your timeline on when you think they would return in price? I don't know what you mean by return in price, because I don't think they'll go back up to where they were, but I definitely think they will go up from where they're at. And I think we will see a good spike after double XP when all gear typically jumps. So, hey Mana, how you doing? How you doing? Oh hey, what's up, dude? Summoning Tank Man. Dude, you gotta post more of your stuff, dude. I'm like, I and everyone else would love to see that. How exponential is flipping? I have 1.5 bill right now. How much more money would I would be making with something like 10 billion? A lot more. The difference between you flipping with 1.5 and 10 is night and day. It's night and day. But the thing is, though, is like you need to have the right strategies and the right setup to make it so that it actually is going to be that much more beneficial. If you flip the same way with 1.5 that you do with 10, then you will only see like a small increase, honestly. But so here, just to talk maybe less vague here, if I'm using one account with 1.5 bill, which sounds correct, with 10 bill I should be using at least 2 accounts, maybe 3 accounts. And then switching up my strategies based on using 3 accounts and maximizing how much I'm gaining. Also making sure that my overnights are set up properly. I mean, dude, with 10 billion, depending on how much you're playing, depending on how much effort you're putting in and everything, you could be passing up 500 mil plus per day. And that's not an exaggeration. Realistically, though, there shouldn't be any reason why you're not making at least 200 million a day. And that's being decently casual with it. Could you explain your setup for Calfight Queen? Sure, yeah. Yeah, I will. Let me set up this real quickly, and then I'll show you. My Calfight Queen setup is very, very basic, and honestly, you could definitely go and set up differently from what I'm using. I just picked something that was going to be simple, something that a lot of other people could also copy too. But yeah, let me set this up real quick. So let's see. Action bar binding setup 1. Alright, so we need to have, this is going to be melee dual wield, no, sorry, melee 2H. Action bar is going to be primary bar, yeah. Action bar preset is going to be 5. Okay, hopefully I'm doing this right. Thank you so much for the, thank you for the subscription, thank you, man. Like I said, like usual, that's the coffee. That's actually, thanks to Twitch taking some money, that is half of this coffee, but I really appreciate half this coffee, man, thank you. Well, now this is actually... It's like 2/3 of this coffee, actually. This coffee's not that expensive. Thank you so much. I love coffee. I love having coffee while we're on stream, so I really appreciate it. So yeah, give me 1 second. I will explain the rest of the Calfight Queen stuff too. You're doing Calfight Queen on the summoning tank? Okay. Are you using Legacy and everything? The Ripper Demon's actually pretty legit on Legacy, I discovered. So I actually used a Ripper Demon on my last hour that I was playing. Super AFK. Paid literally no attention and was getting solid like 1 minute, like 50-second to 1 minute kills by paying literally no attention. I literally just would like click my gear. That's like all I was doing. And using the Ripper, it actually really helped. You know, I learned how to do stocks from here. Nice, dude. I honestly learned most of my investing stuff from RuneScape concepts. What are people frequently using for double XP? I want to farm something and hope the price rises for double XP. Well, a lot of things have already risen. My recommendation would be to go and check out my recent double XP crafting video, because in the beginning of that video I explain when to sell things. You can also look in the double XP playlist, and then in that double XP playlist, either place you'll find me talking about when to sell things. In those when to sell things, you'll find like which items rise during the weekend and how to determine that. And then what you can do is you can go and gather those things now, because those will rise more during the weekend. If you go gather things that like peak off during the announcement, not going to help you out too much. But if you go and find stuff for the weekend, obviously we haven't hit the weekend yet, or the week, whatever, yet, and so you can still make money there. So that's a really great idea. I would recommend going and use that. Use those resources. If I disassemble tier 90, can I save the perks? I don't know why you would want to disassemble your tier 90, but there are ways to save the perks. Yes, you need to use like which there's an item that removes the gizmo or removes the perks. Use that. But make sure it's worth doing that though, because that item, I remember, is pretty expensive to make that. So the thing you're saving needs to be worth a good amount of money. Are you taking people to Calfight King? We will do that sometime, yes. I'm not working on Calfight King right now, though, but I definitely would love to do that. If you're interested in doing Calfight King and you're able to do roles, like you can do HV or you can tank or whatever, then for sure let us know in the Discord and the PVM sections, and we'll try to get some stuff going. Maybe even bubble tea? I actually have a bubble tea in the refrigerator. I'm going to grab it. I'll probably grab it when I'm done with this coffee. No problem, Eric. Awesome, Toby. Yeah, thank you. Please send. Don't want to disassemble tier 90 for... You'd want to disassemble a tier 90 for Nox components. I personally don't do that. I've gotten my Nox components from just farming monsters with scavenging on my gear. So the thing is if you are doing a lot of monsters that you're able to kill a lot of them per hour, your chance of getting Nox from Scavenging 4 during that time is decent, I would say. And one drop of that is 4 Nox components. So the way I've gotten mine is literally just from farming creatures. So if you were planning on camping some abyssal demons or doing a bunch of Slayer or whatever, you can avoid disassembling. And like he says right there, corpse spiders are amazing for this. Corpse spiders are amazing for components in general. If you don't mind spending like a few days or whatever, just like a good amount of time just AFKing corpse spiders, if you don't mind doing that, you can save yourself a massive amount of gold by getting your components from that. Or if you want to do something like I was saying just a second ago, if you want to do something that's more like worth it for the drops, you can consider camping Dagonoths at Waterbirth Island. They give you a ridiculous amount of charms, so you can go and get yourself 200 million summoning. And then also they drop, since you kill so many per hour, you get a lot of those drops for components as well. And then abyssal demons are not terrible. They're not terrible. They're not as fast of components, but they give you a decent amount of components. Pretty much anything you can kill a lot of very quickly gives you a lot of components, which can save you from disassembling things. Obviously, if you need to rush it, like you're like, oh my god, I want to get this right now, I want this perk right now, then yeah, you're probably going to fork out some pretty solid cash to get it. But if you plan ahead and you start wearing Scavenging 4 on your gear and everything, and doing Slayer and everything, and like working your way up there, you can probably get your components before you need them. Manatee, I got a question about flipping. Feel free to fire away, man. Fire away. Okay, let me finish setting this up though, and then I'm gonna explain my Calfight Queen setup here real quick. So action bar binding setup number 2. We're gonna go with let's see. Oh, I didn't realize I could have just went all magic or whatever. But well, okay. I'll just set it this way though. So ranged 2H. Ooh. Do I? Since I'm gonna be paying attention, I think I actually. Nah, screw it. We'll just use the Nox bow. I was gonna switch back to Ascensions, but it's whatever. Range 2-handed, primary bar switches, and we want to set that to 3. Okay, let's see if this works. It does. Oh, that's badass. All right, yep. I'm already liking that. See, I was doing everything the hard way. I was like manually doing everything, so that's awesome. I'm digging that. That's sweet. You can switch over for the SGS too. That's nice. Okay, let's go in here. Is there anything... What did I take off my bar here? What did I remove? What does not belong? Or what does belong? I'm not actually sure what I removed from there. But I'm going to go ahead and put in my special attack. I'll put the healing blade in there. That way when I switch the SGS I can use it. I just feel like using it. It just sounds fun. Hate on my bar if you want to hate on my bar, but I enjoy it. Also, we are on task, so I'm going to move this way up. I'll just move it here, and I'll move this here. I still want my heels to be on here. Okay. We need to go to the ability, though. Oh, nah, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave that in the auto. I'm probably going to learn to regret that, but whatever. I'll move that there, too. Okay, I think we're pretty good to go. Pretty set up. Let's see. I don't know what to do now. Now that I have member, there's so much to do, man. So much to do. Just do whatever you want to do. In terms of a table, would you flip it from the front or a side? And would it be more of a statement if you flip from top of a person who is causing the argument? This reminds me of that video of the guy playing Magic and gets really frustrated and he flips the entire table. Thank you, Mr. Gorgeous, for following. Thank you so much. What would you do if somehow your investment for double XP doesn't sell, even for break-even price? Sometimes that happens, unfortunately. That's just part of risk. And what I would do is I would just sell them at the price I'm able to and count and just take the loss. Chances are, if you diversify, like I always tell everyone to diversify into many different options, then you're going to make that money back elsewhere. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Sorry, just wanted to get a smile. No questions. Love your content, man. Well, you did. You reminded me of that Magic video. Will there be a double XP stream? Yes, I am planning to, yeah. Hello, Zweb. How you doing, man? So, for the Calphite King, someone asked about my Calphite Queen setup. So, just want to be clear, you can obviously make a better setup than this. This is just what I've got here. So this is for a legacy setup. This is just what I've been using for my legacy setup. Could it be better? Yes, it could definitely be better, but this is just what I've been using, and it's been working totally fine. I haven't needed anything else, so it's been working. I use War Priest of Tusca 3 pieces to be able to get the extra criticals, which do proc quite often, and they're pretty nice, especially since you're on Legacy. I got the Cinderbane gloves because why not? You can poison her, so make sure you use them. Luck of the Dwarves for obvious reasons. We got the Quiver to hold arrows and everything, also get the prayer bonus. I got the book for extra damage and prayer bonus. I need to recharge my book, actually. Hooded Cape because we're using hybrids, so I'm using my max cape for hybrid. Souls, because obvious thing for souls. Slayer Helmet because I have not put it into Anachronia yet, and it's during a Slayer task. If you're not on Slayer task, then just use a hybrid helmet. Nox Scythe for a single-click melee, since we are doing hybrid. And I also just want something super easy to click. I don't want to click 2 Drygores, I want to click just a Nox Scythe. You can also use a ZGS. A ZGS is a better option than a Nox Scythe, actually. I just don't have one right now. Lucky SGS in my inventory because you can use a SGS or a lucky one, doesn't really matter. This one's just luckier. These are just really fun because you can switch to this. It takes 50% of your special bar. Since we're on Legacy for the Calphite Queen kills, then you can switch over to this. Use your special to get like a big heal and a big prayer boost. Really useful if you're not maxed. Really useful if you're missing some of this other stuff too. It just overall just makes it a much more smooth kills. We got Spring Cleaner for the drops. We have Elven Ritual Shard for Prayer Restore, Enhanced Excalibur for healing, Nox Longbow for a single-click swap for range. This is a gem bag. It's for picking up the gems, and then I bring a bunch of Overload Potions, and I also bring 100 Death from above scrolls with a Ripper Demon. You don't have to use the scrolls, you can just use the Ripper Demon. It still does tons of damage, but you can also not use a Ripper Demon. You can use a Yak or whatever you want to. I like using the Ripper Demon because it does quite a bit of damage and it seems to be worth it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and activate our Yak here. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some Rocktails for our Yak. I've never been to this boss. I don't think she's going to be very hard or anything, but I'm just going to go ahead and bring gear as if I don't know what I'm facing, which I don't. I don't know if she poisons or if I will get poisoned while I'm there, so I'm going to go ahead and bring one of these. And that's pretty much all we need, basically. Alright. Oh, one thing I do want to switch now that I am not using, since I'm not using Legacy. Oh no, I can't. I was going to use Laceration Boots, but then I won't have 3 pieces for this set, so never mind, can't do that. Let's go ahead and teleport back, and we're going to go to the KK teleport to be able to find out where she is, because I haven't done Exile before, so it'll be fun to do. How's it going, Zweb? What's up, Mr. Gorgeous? Thanks. Hey, thank you for being a fan. Thank you for supporting the streams, man. Which world am I? World 14. You don't care about best in slot gear? Nope, I don't care at all. I just care about using whatever gear I like. I really like the way the scythe looks, so I end up using the scythe a lot. I mean, I'm not going to run around like this. I'm not going to run around with a Saradomin Godsword using that as my main weapon and expect to like really get through the game. I'm not going to do that, but I'm also not going to worry about always using best in slot stuff. Like, I'm not bringing Kopesh because I just don't care. The scythe will do just fine, and yeah, it gets the job done. So whatever. Can I afford all of it? Yeah, definitely, easily. No problem whatsoever. But it's, I don't know, it's just fun. I just do whatever's fun. Okay, I don't know where Calphite Queen is. So, let's see. Join instance. It's not here, right? This is only, that's only Calphite King. Where is the Queen? Does anyone know where I'm supposed to go in here? Oh, is it this? It looks like that. Hawk boots are nice for hybriding for sure. I'm bringing this because I wanted to get that spec chance with Tuska. Is it this hole? I really don't know where I'm supposed to go for this. But it's fine though. We'll get some kills for our Slayer task. These are all in the Slayer task anyway. Yep, there she is. Okay. My guess was correct. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so before this starts though, I am going to go ahead and use my anti-poison, heal up and stuff, because unfortunately they did smack me pretty well. I need to go ahead and reset my penance aura so that I have penance. Alright, penance is now active. Go, why does Jagex insist on putting aggressive enemies near a boss portal? Like, are they just trying to make me upset? This is the same thing with the stupid Dagannoth Kings forever. You couldn't even do Dagannoth Kings because you couldn't enter the instance without dying. Look at this. Go away. Oh my god. Okay, one sec. Have to kill these because for some reason they felt like they needed to put Calphites here. Okay, well see, now I'm glad that I was able to, that I brought the scythe, because now I have this extra range. Oh my god, stop it! So stupid. I'm just trying to make sure I set this up correctly. Go away. Alright. Okay, I've never done this. Here we go, we're gonna die instantly. Is she even in this room? I don't even know where she's supposed to be. Okay, there she is. Alright. I don't think she'll be too terrible to kill. She seems pretty easy right now. I'm taking definitely a heck of a lot more damage than I was in the other room, though. My god, your range, your attack that you have over there, Marauder, is insane. I guess I'm using the hybrid gear, so kind of to be expected here, but ew, that's so much damage. We'll go ahead and force the SGS spec. There we go. Probably shouldn't have that in the bar, but whatever. Alright, we're going to switch over to range now because we have to. Well, she's definitely more challenging than the normal Calphite Queen. I wouldn't say that she's anything too difficult, though. And then also, our music did stop. I will jump back in the chat here in just a moment, too. Sorry if I've missed your question or anything. I just want to make sure that I do not die as we get used to this new Calphite Queen. This one has definitely got a lot more health than the other one. There we go, 2176 in that spec. That was nice. That critical. All right. So yeah, she's not too bad. We stayed at pretty much full health the entire time after the beginning. There's so many of these things in here too that we're gonna end up. We're actually gonna end up. Oh wait, yeah, duh. I just tried to blade a dive into it. I just remembered I can't do that because I don't have my laceration boots on. We can kill off a whole bunch of these extras and then be able to finish our Slayer task quicker too. So that part's nice. I'm not really going to worry about this damaged chitin, even though it would be nice to take with. I'm just not going to worry about it because of... I'm just not going to have the inventory space to take it back. I should have brought replenishment potion. I totally bugged on that one. Totally forgot to bring that one. Replenishments would have been really nice because then it would allow me to go right into the threshold from Berserk, which would have definitely been cool. We'll just kill these things over here for some extra soul split. Also, was the other Kalphite Queen blue? Because I feel like the other one was not blue, and this one is. Oh, and those have drops. Okay. Let's see. Watching you in Curse of Oak Island? What is that? I'm making lunch for work while watching the stream, but I forgot pasta sauce. Oh, I'm sorry. Too distracting, huh? Oh, it looks like those his minions or her minions don't respawn quite as fast, so that's pretty nice. See, there's that critical again. The critical's nice when the critical works. Will there be a double XP stream? Yes, there will be. Well, she actually does some pretty consistent damage. Definitely a lot more damage than the other one did. But yeah, it looks like those minions don't respawn anywhere near as much as the other ones did, so that's good. I wouldn't, we wouldn't be taking as much damage from these hits if it wasn't for the fact we're wearing this War Priest. But having to switch for hybrid kind of puts us at a pretty strong disadvantage. I've been trying to learn your Discord how to merch. I'm very lost. Could you ever meet up in game sometime and chill and talk GP? You can definitely reach out to me in a DM on Discord anytime you need help. You can ask people in our Discord, or you can just DM me. Either way, and definitely be happy to help you out with whatever your questions are. All right, we're about to repot here. I'm actually just really surprised at how much damage this one does in comparison to the other one. The other one was so chill and relaxed to do while on stream. I like the other one, but we'll definitely do this one a bit though. We'll see how it goes. I won't give up this quick. Definitely nice to have the bars automatically switch though, because that just makes this much more relaxed. 44-22 on that critical. Thank you, Tuska. We gain pretty much all of our HP back when it goes into range mode, so I guess that's the balance for the exiled one, even while we're wearing this gear. Yeah, look, like we're back at full health again. We go back to full health fast when we go into range. So I'll just have to do that. Just prioritize doing good DPS when she goes in range mode. Looks like we should have brought the herb bag. I'm gonna try not to completely lose our stuff here. 10k more HP, the other one has 30k. Oh, it just seems like a lot more. I don't know. Maybe because I'm actually paying attention. KK spawns when she dies. Trying to guard the queen. Yeah, I know. I noticed. Okay, that makes sense, but we still can't come down here though. Did I just accidentally drop a massive pile of coins, or what was that from? 50k. Apparently that was from a drop from her. Oh, let's see. Hey, dude, I'm grinding Twin Furies so I can build up a reputation with Elward to get the bonus drops unlocked. Is this a wise thing to do, or could I be doing it more differently? Honestly, that's basically the best way to do it. Is just pick a boss and then just grind your reputation. I honestly just did boss masses to build up my reputation because it's very quick and very easy. And since the drops are not going to be amazing when you're doing when you're low rep anyway, it doesn't really make that much of a difference there. So. Yeah, so yeah, like take friends, do duos and stuff like that, especially with Twin Furies. If you do duos and trios of Twin Furies, it goes very fast. So that's a really great time to do it. Actually, a really good way to do it, honestly, is just to grab a team and go do whichever one of the God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses you like the least, and then build up the reputation on that one. Because that way you can do that with a team, rather than doing that one solo. Alrighty, Calphi Queen. Okay, yeah, this is very easy now. Now that I'm paying more attention, and also those other Calphites don't seem to respawn at all. So this is actually very chill after you've gotten away from that. 423k loot right there with Wine of Zamorak. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's actually pretty legit. That's a really good drop, actually. Currently at Dagonos, after time uses Amanda Charms. Yeah, make sure you're using Charming Potion. Charming Potion gives you double drops. So make sure you're using that there. Use a regular cannon, and then either Scythe or Mage. And then make sure you use a Charming Potion. Yep, she basically has the exact same mechanics and just more health and more damage. Yeah, she definitely does more damage, but you know, kind of as we see now. Now I'm not having much of a problem staying at full health. 4450, big hit. Music is too loud. I'm not sure if the music is too loud or I'm just too quiet. Maybe I'll try moving a little bit closer to the microphone. I think that was actually probably the problem. Because the music is not actually too loud on here. Let me know if this is better. Feel free to poke the community leader's guitar if you need any help in Discord. For sure, for sure. Yeah, just reach out if you need help in there. Wonder where all the viewers are from. It would be nice to know. Shout out from Portugal. Hey, awesome, man. Portugal. Yeah, where are you guys all from? We got about 100 viewers on here right now, so. Where are you all hailing from? Oh, no. Don't want the Chitin, because I can't take it all. Get that rune. Get those rune arrows. Alright, we're going to go ahead and spec with the SGS to start off this next one. She seems to spawn about the same speed. Hey, thank you so much for the follow there, Conscious Con. Thank you. Alright, we got our spec. Apparently we need to wait for it to recharge more. I thought I was going to be able to spec twice. I guess I can't. Oh, duh. It's a threshold. I'm not even thinking. I've been doing too much Legacy now. Alright, there we go. That puts us at full health. Gives us back a lot of our prayer too. Can you flip me like an omelet? I'll try. Question, when should I sell my 40k plus Lantine Potion unfinished? Check the graphs from the weekend from the previous double XP weekend are so inconsistent. Usually you would sell them at double XP announcement. Most unfinished potions are actually double XP announcement time. We actually have a full list of all double XP items investing, like all the relevant ones, in our Discord server if you are a Patreon member. I'm not sure if you're a Patreon member, but if you are, you can use that list. Look at Investing Mastery, and that list is very new, actually. I kind of wanted to start doing tendrils, honestly, because I'm running out of abilities here. Start doing some tendrils. Make this go a little bit quicker on these kills too. Ooh, or even better, actually I got a better idea. I'm gonna go in here, we're gonna grab Onslaught. Because Onslaught would work out pretty nice because I end up having like full adrenaline towards the end of the fight where I'm not even, like, there's no point in using Death Swiftness. Awesome, thank you for that tip. I'm actually in the clan. I'm Therapeutic. Oh, hey, yeah. Everyone has a different name. Does the clan do boss masses? We do occasionally. I mean, honestly, usually when people suggest them, then we just put them together and start doing them. So if you'd like to do boss masses, then, you know, just feel free to ask and we can try to organize it. Wow. I just hit a lot of zeros right there. That's not good. Just got that beefy defense. I also just go into Onslaught after she changes, after she phases. What set are you using? For this, just the War Priest of Tuska. That's most of what I'm using right now. It's working out pretty well. I didn't think about it too. You can actually anticipate in between Like while she's changing forms. Oh, I should have went a little bit further with that. I don't know why I pulled away so quick. I can take a little bit of damage and be alright. I really think I just did too much legacy, and now I'm just like, oh, I have to click things. Oh, crit on that one. Oh, almost killed her with it. Almost killed her with it. Alright, good luck on loot us. I was about to say everyone. Okay, we got some 151 death runes. Not bad, not bad. She's definitely giving more of the drops, and yeah, pretty much the same drops, just more of them, which I'm not complaining about it. Not complaining about it. It's definitely helpful. You have any thoughts about the Grimoire Pages update when it hits live? Honestly, I don't. I haven't really looked into it too much because there's so many other updates and stuff going on. I've been more focused on that stuff, so I don't really have any comments on that at this time. From Kansas, Ireland, Brazil, UK, nice. New Mexico. What's your favorite in-game title? The Gold Digger. I would have to say that's probably my favorite, just because it's really funny. That's the title from doing all of the easy clues. I don't have that title yet. I want to work on it really soon. Okay, make sure we got all of our boosts going. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream, by the way. If I haven't said hello, I'm paying a little bit of attention here, trying to get used to this, but thank you so much for joining today's stream. It's always really fun to hop on stream here with everybody. We're doing a lot more streams lately, so if you would like to follow on Twitch, feel free to follow on Twitch. Definitely helps out. And also, you can check out our Discord down below if you haven't checked it out before. We have over 11,000 members in there. Would love to have you in there. I do occasionally do old school RuneScape streams, and I would also like to start doing a little bit more variety gaming, so just like doing some other streams too. We've been doing a lot of RS3 streams because we're currently working on the Road to 1 Bill Loot Tab series. Most of that progress is actually being made on the streams. Outside of streams, I've been doing a lot of fishing. I was actually doing a lot of sailfish fishing because I need fishing XP, and I also need to do something that gains gold, which is kind of tough to think of sometimes. I was like, what is non-combat that'll gain gold? So I ended up doing a lot of sailfish for that reason. I've actually earned quite a bit of money from it so far. I'm not quite sure how much I've earned from it so far, but we got around 11,000 sailfish fished, so it's got to be a pretty good amount. So, because sailfish are very expensive right now, so I'd say our stack of sailfish is pushing like 70 mil. It might be above 70 mil. We'll have to see. Do you play the Pokemon TCG online? I just started the online one. I definitely play the Pokemon TCG like in real life. I just started the online one, so I really don't have much progress on there. It would be kind of fun to hop on there and do that maybe one time for like a variety thing. I'm actually really enjoying Pokemon right now. I think the game itself has gotten, I don't know, really fun. The cards are just really balanced. Like most of the cards in the sets have like a solid use to them. I don't know, like you come from games like Yu-Gi-Oh, looking at games like that, it's like a lot of the cards in the set are cards you would just never use ever. So it's like, I'm just like, okay, why did you even print this card? It really seems like Pokemon is kind of the opposite, where when they print sets, it's like nearly every card in the set is used. And then Magic the Gathering is okay about it. Like, for the most part, not everything is going to be like super competitive in Magic, obviously, for every card they print, but a lot of cards, even though they wouldn't be the best card ever, are still really fun to use in draft play. So I don't think Pokemon actually has draft, come to think of it. I never really looked for draft, and I don't think I'm not really sure that exists, because it'd be kind of weird. I don't even know how it would work. All right, cruising along here, definitely doing some good work on old Calfight Queen here. We're sitting at 103 more Calfights to kill. Like I said before, I don't think I'm gonna kill literally every single one of these in the Calfight Queens, because that would take a really long time. Plus, we have all kinds of other Slayer creatures to kill too. So, do you think Spirit Shields will one day get an update and rise from 38k ish? Rise from 38k-ish. Spirit shields. Oh, you mean like the spirit shield that's not, like, doesn't have a sigil on it? Maybe? I would say yes. I think that eventually they're going to do something to update spirit shields to make them useful again, because honestly, people really like spirit shields, and if you pay attention to stuff that people really like, they do tend to lean more towards updating stuff that people really like. So yeah, I could see it happening. Whenever you want, I can play against you on PTCGO. Well, yeah, I think you would definitely win since I just started and I haven't used even a single code card yet. So, but once I get some actual stuff built in there, which I will probably do that soon, then yeah, definitely I'll play you. You should show us your card collection. I collect unopened pack artwork and have most of X and Y and all Sun and Moon sets. I have opened pack artwork for pretty much every pack ever opened, or pretty much every pack ever released for Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. I'm working on getting it for some other games and stuff. My card collection is pretty massive, so it's kind of hard to be like, to like show all of it or something, but I'm planning on doing like just a fun casual YouTube channel that's about trading card games, so in that I'll be showing a lot of it though. I'm trying to think of like what to say about it. I don't know. I've got over 1 million cards. I've got somewhere in the range of 1.3 to 1.6 million cards between all the different games I play. Vast majority of the games I play, vast majority of the cards are going to be Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh, with the vast majority being Magic. That's really awesome though, to do the unopened packs. I'd be more interested in doing unopened packs if some of the packs just weren't so expensive, Like in Magic, we've got packs like where a pack is $25,000, so it's kind of tough to consider doing unopened pack art. I've started to collect more boxes and sealed product though. How did you do this splat of 6,000 damage? It was probably a Tuska. It's probably Tuska's effect. Tuska gives you a chance to critically hit. So when you see like a big like flash or whatever happen over here, that's the Tuska activating and it does a critical hit. So I guess I can't... Oh, no, I can. I thought for a second I couldn't use Death Swiftness while she was transforming, but I guess I can. For Pokemon, man, as a competitive player, a lot of times I find myself always complaining about the lack of playability in a lot of cards. I enjoy competitive aspects of every card game, but I also enjoy the casual aspects of every card game, and I think that Pokemon does a really good job of having most cards will have either a competitive or a casual fun use. It's just not the same thing as like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has tons of useless cards. Magic also has tons of useless cards. Like I said, they're more relevant for drafts, so it works, but they have a lot of cards where it's like, I would never use this in anything. Alright, Die Calphi Queen. We're gonna need to do some healing, though, because we took actually a good amount of damage. Alright, go ahead and heal up. Use our crystal, our elven shard. Oof, I gotta use the restroom like so badly. But I think I'm gonna have to take a quick break from this. Alright, I'm gonna use a quick lobby and use a restroom break. I'm also gonna grab a little bit more water. Please don't die on my stream, make sure you hydrate, and I'll be right back, guys.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Look at my posters, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Look at my posters, say now, they be lost in the sauce, yeah. Took a loss, that's your loss, yeah. Had to get my point across, yeah. Heard them lasers talking now and we don't pay that no mind. Didn't need to watch them know that I'll be here in no time. Put a candle on it, had to tell them they could blow mine. Lights, camera, action, shows. I'm smoking that dope from Edmond. We the new meth in Redmond. We ain't real blood, but we brethren. Run up a check and it's pending. She talking my news, what send them? The fam, you a dead man. Jesus peace on my pendant. And we still independent. ISO, yeah, we trending. Watch what you say, don't offend.
Alright guys, coming back. I actually went and did grab that bubble tea, so I'm pretty excited about that.
I need money never ending. I'm talking 100%. I need the only you rent it.
Be coming back on here in just a sec.
Yeah, we the duo, you know we dynamic. When we outside, we be stopping the traffic. Breaking their necks, them they upset. How them boys doing more when they got less.
Alright. Let me make sure I don't need to put in my pin. Nope. What's up, team? Oh, my game is gone. There we go. Our game is back. Honestly, I'm gonna have to admit that I'm a little burnt on doing more Calphi Queen right now, and that's just because of the fact that I've done so many Calphi Queens. Like it's been like 2 days, for like the last 2 or 3 days, all I've killed is Calphi Queen. So I think that I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish off our Slayer task on just these Calphites, and then be able to get a new task, and then hopefully get a new boss too. And then I will for sure come back to more Calphi Queen, but just so much Calphi Queen. She's a lot of fun though. Alright, so these will be pretty quick to kill. We got 93 to kill. Let's see. I'm not going to worry about too much about the drops too, because most of the drops are not going to be really anything. We'll get some good blue charms from these guys actually. And it actually is possible to just sit and AFK these things in the corner too, so if you ever wanted to kill Calphites yourself without doing the queen, you can also come and do these guys and just kind of chill in the corner, and it ends up being a decent amount of blues. I don't think it's as good as blues as doing like elite dungeons and stuff, but it is still pretty good, especially if you're AFK. Dropping a lot of herbs and stuff here on the ground. Alright. Honestly, yeah, maybe I'll just let it AFK a little bit there. That way I can catch up on our chats here too. Let's see, let's go ahead and catch up here. Let's see. Okay, ice. I see it coming like fortunate components something. Huh? I think maybe that was from something else. Also for Pokemon, you don't do drafts. If you would though, it would be as a mutant draft where any water type basic can evolve. Yeah, that's what kind of what I was thinking, is like they would just evolve on top of each other or something. Kaijudo was a really good game for drafting. Like building a cube for or drafting, Kaijudo was like such an amazing game for that. I'm still working on collecting every Kaijudo card. I'm almost there. I'm mostly just missing like this stuff from like the really expensive sets. Because there's some of the sets, man. Some of the sets, it's really expensive to get those boxes now. Like Dragon Strike and Furnace is a really expensive set for Kaijudo. The prices go up and down in that box. Sometimes those boxes are like 150 bucks. Sometimes those boxes are like $400. So it's like, I don't really want to spend $400 in a card game that is dead now. Let's go ahead and drop this Grammy Grab that hard clue right there. 70 more of these Calphites to kill. Alright. Does anyone know, are you able to get a... oh my god, what are they called? Shoot. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. He says, good luck on the logs. Thank you so much. Slowly working towards our logs. We've got a honeydew bubble tea. It's a little difficult to focus. Hang on. I'm trying to get to focus. It does. Oh, there we go. It didn't want to focus because it's also halfway invisible because it's a green can. That actually looks really cool. But it's a honeydew bubble tea. Alright, 57 more to go. Won't take very long. Getting about 471 Slayer XP per kill, too. That's pretty awesome. I do have bonus XP in Slayer, though, so realistically, these are, I guess, not that great of Slayer XP. But what am I thinking of? The Tazars, or however you say it. You know, I always type that name. I never actually say that name. But I need to get a task for the Tazars. If you happen to know if you can get that task from Lania Kia or not, like I don't remember if that's one that she doesn't offer, but I need to get the drops from Lania Kia from the Tazars. All right, I'm gonna make sure I save this key half here because that's really great for our drop log, our loot tab. Alright, just about done. 46 more kills to go. Someone got Tavia's fishing rod. It did. They did, I mean. Is your screen 4K? It is 2K. 2K. I like to get 4K screens, but the only thing is, though, is like most 4K screens don't have a good refresh rate or anything, so I went for max refresh rate, max res, like max all the other stats. So that way it looks buttery smooth, and 2K honestly is good for nearly everything on the internet anyway, so. Are you a DBZ fan? Fancy the new DBZ TCG cards? Actually, so I would grab it, but there's actually a couple sealed boxes of DBZ right behind me. I actually bought a couple sealed boxes to be able to open them on the new trading card game channel I'm going to try doing. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I'm definitely interested in trying out the game. I've got 3 structure decks and 2 sealed boxes. That's what I've got to start that off. Alright, 35 more Cal fights to go. This is very quick, actually. Oh, there we go. We got another clue scroll. Hey man, you think Abyssal Demons are good XP per hour? They are, yeah. Definitely. Are there any other AFK methods that are better AFK XP? Yeah. Doing the Saradomin encampment should still be more XP than that for AFK. That should be close to like something right around 1 million per hour is what you should be getting at Saradomin encampment. You have to try it out though because that's a very old number. No one really talks about that anymore, so I know that it's solid XP. It may be more than a mil, or it might be a mil AFK. I don't know. I haven't tested it in probably about 4 years, so I know back then though it was something right around a mil. The only thing is though, is Abyssal Demons are going to be much easier to manage, much easier to make sure you take all the drops back and stuff like that. It's really up to you. All right, 23 more kills to go. Do you agree that double XP invests have been harder, less margins last year or so? For sure. Yep. Thanks for your videos. I hit my first 1 bill using your flipping methods. Road to Party Hat looks real now. Awesome, man. Congratulations. Make sure you're part of our Discord, too. We got 11,000 people in there, and a lot of them are doing the same goal as you. Have they announced that there will be a pause button again for double XP? There is. Yep. There's always going to be a pause button now. Are there any websites that track item flipping? None that you're not putting in your own information for. So I would just recommend using a spreadsheet. We're actually going to have a how to track your profits thing really soon. We're having a new section in the Discord. It'll be open up really soon. It'll show you literally how to build your spreadsheet and everything if you need help with that. It'll also include a spreadsheet that you can also just like download for yourself too. Song name? So pretty much all these songs are just like on a random playlist from Epidemic Sound. That's the place that I've got licensing for right now. So most of them are just not going to be songs you'll ever recognize from anywhere else. It's just like submitted stuff on Epidemic Sound. Wow, that was a three-way critical. I didn't know it did that. That was awesome. I did a critical to everyone basically. All right, 6 more kills to go. Kind of like a bummer that I can't loot all this stuff, but that's all right. Nothing amazing on the ground. Just want to make sure I'm not missing something super cool on the ground. I guess we don't have to have a task to go kill the lava creatures, but it would be kind of better if I did. Alright, our Slayer task is completed. Let's go ahead and go to Max Guild Teleport, go get our next Slayer task. That way we can see what it is, see if it's something that we can go and camp. Chilling in the PVM Hub World 14, I will probably be there in a second. There's a really good chance I'll end up over there. She does not. Okay, so I need to do Morvrin task then, because I would like to get that. I also still need Ascensions. I still want to go put Ascensions on the preferred. So it looks like we're gonna do Morvrin. I'm not gonna sit here and tally up this loot because it was nothing incredible. Honestly, it's nothing like massive. We definitely got more loot on the other trip, but I'm happy with the loot we did get though. Got quite a bit of charms. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and dump these charms in here too. All right, let's go ahead and grab our Slayer cape, and then we're gonna go ahead and get a new Slayer task. And we're gonna do Morvrin because I want to make sure that I just would like to get a task to kill lava creatures, so I can work on that. And okay, just making sure I didn't have an aggro overload. So many times I've come here with an aggro active, and I'm just like, oh god. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna rewards first, actually. Rewards. I'm gonna make sure I didn't like block them. So Ripper Demons and Grot Worms were blocked from before because I just didn't feel like doing them. That's fine to keep those blocked. I still need the Ganodermic task and Dark Beast task because I need to get the drops for the Slayer drop log, so... Oh wait. I know what I need to do. 1 second. I need the Hex Crest. Let me see which worm drops Hex Crest. Yeah, actually, 1 sec. That would be a great thing for us to go do. It'd be nice, casual, and chill. That way I can answer you guys' questions. You guys have more flipping questions. And it also works towards our drop log here. So, Slayer creature kills, collection log. Not working on this right now. Feldip Hills. We need Hex Crest. So that is from Jungle Strike Worms. Okay, so I need to go do Jungle Strike Worms. Let's go ahead and grab our mask from that, or helm, or whatever it is right now. Jungle Strikes, that's the frozen one. We need the Jungle Strikes. Jungle Strikes, that's the parched worm one. I really wish there was just one. Okay. Dust. Alright, Mask of the Green Worm. Jungle, right? I said jungle? Yes, I said jungle. Mask of the Green Worm, that's what we need. Yep, pay it. It's really funny I'm retrieving this. I definitely did not think I was going to retrieve that for anything. I'm not really too worried about, honestly, what gear we bring with this, but I think what I'll do, though, is I'm going to go ahead and switch to... I don't know, I'm actually enjoying bringing the Luckiest Aerodynamic Godsword along for whatever reason. I don't even know why I'm enjoying it so much, but it's really fun to use. Oops, I don't want to wield that. Okay. Oh no, I just put this in my bank. Oh, I'm a derp. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back in our inventory here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my Premier Artifact and pop this on these green worms, because that way we can get more green worms. Because we might need to for the Hex Crest. Also, I'm pretty sure that wearing this helmet, it makes it so you're able to get a better chance of drops. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this and then put away the Slayer helmet. I'm gonna put away these prayer potions, we're not gonna need those. Don't need that anti-poison at all. I'm gonna bring the overloads, because, you know, you always bring overloads. And I'll go ahead and bring these things. I'm actually gonna just skip on the scythe for now. I'm just gonna use the Nox bow to kill this and bring the lucky SGS because it's fun. And also because I really enjoy people asking me why I'm bringing it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our Zamorak gear. What's the kill count now? Nothing crazy because she takes so long to kill. I think I'm something around like 110, 120, maybe 130 kills for Kalphite Queen. Definitely nothing crazy. I had freshly started her when I started doing it, and I didn't put too much time into it outside of our streams, so I'll add some more time into it soon. It's Bagged Milk. Thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Everybody that's following on Twitch, really appreciate it. I guess we'll go ahead and bring these Silverhawk boots. Looks like I'll end up using some hawks on this trip. Alright, now let's go ahead and run back, and activate this. We're going to go to Morvren. We're going to force our Mask of the Green Worm here. You can pick one from... oh, somebody else. I can't get him from Morvren, actually, so Kuradel. Kuradel instead. Now we're gonna do this because this will enable me to be able to get the Hex Crest, which I need for the drop log. Yeah, assign me this creature, homie. 101. That is really not that many. Thank you, I guess. You know, these things might drop a lot of herbs. I'm just gonna grab the herb bag real quick, and then we're gonna head over to the worms. That way we are just prepared. And I'm sure I do not have the soul yet, so good thing we stopped by. That way I can grab the soul while we're at it. Alright, cool. We're good to go now. Heading to Jungle Strikes. Hey, thank you so much for the follow there, Mackenzie. Thank you so much, Condoling, for the follow, and Bagged Milk. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. You guys are awesome. So this aura is going to go away in 19 minutes, and I don't even need the aura anyway, so I'm actually going to switch this over to the Greater Dedicated Slayer that I got in here. That way we're able to get chances of getting more kills, because in hunting this Hex Crest is going to take a bit of time. Probably, unless we get real lucky. Unless we get real lucky, we're gonna have to kill quite a few of these to be able to get it, but we can only kill them on task anyway, so we have 100 to kill on this task. Let's see, pause button this time around. Yes, always. I'm not going to worry about looting everything from these two, even though they would help for our loot tab. It's not going to significantly help, and me looting everything is really going to make these go a lot slower, so I don't want to do that. Not a flippant question, but what 99s would you recommend getting ASAP? Do your gathering and beneficial skills first. That's the general order of things, is you should always do stuff that earns you money or gives you beneficial effects first. Archaeology is a really good skill to start early on. But the only thing is, though, is you can't really do archaeology without invention. So unlocking invention is really good. Doing divination is probably one of the best starter skills, because divination is required for invention, so I'd say it would be one of the best skills to do in the beginning. Agility is also very good to train up a bit in the beginning. But yeah, just beneficial things and things that gain you money, to make sure you prioritize that. And also doing as many quests as you possibly can is going to be very helpful. My Excalibur is going to be my anti-poison here for now. Good luck us on Hexcrest. 120 arc one day. I'm doing 200 million all. So for me, yes, definitely. I haven't really been working on archaeology yet, but once I jump on it, I'll definitely make some pretty fast progress on it. I just got a lot of other stuff I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to finish some other 200 million skills and everything before I really dive into archaeology. As I get closer to being done with 120 Slayer, that'll make me push for archaeology more too. That way I can finish comp. Do you reckon by keeping Silverhawk boots equipped for all 48 hours will give enough XP from 78 to 99 agility? Yeah, probably. I would guess that I would guess you would either get that or get really close. I usually get about 5 million experience on double XP from my Silverhawks. Usually a little bit over that. But it's based on your level and everything. So just see how much the Silverhawks are going to give you per level. But the thing is though is like honestly, what I'd recommend doing is this. I'd recommend right now go train from 78 to 85, and then do 85 to 99 with those Silverhawks, because the experience per hawk per feather is going to be so much higher if you're doing a higher level. So that will definitely make it so that you don't waste a whole lot of your double XP time and money on working 78 to 85 when it's not even that difficult to do those levels. So just go and do the course in Prif. The Prif course is actually very easy to do, very quick, very chill, very relaxed. It would probably only take you like a couple days of playing to get to 85. Or if you played a really long day, maybe one day. Hey man, I've been watching your videos and I'm now earning 100 million a day flipping 292s with around 10 billion cash tags. Nice, man. That's awesome, Brickwork. How can I start taking this to the next level? I'm using a few alts, but flipping so many items at a time is pretty full on. I don't feel I'm earning money faster as my wealth grows. So what's the best way to go from 10 to 50 billion and beyond? Just flipping, or are there more efficient ways to invest your cash? So getting really diving into doing inactive flipping is going to be like what really pushes you to the higher amounts. That is definitely like, if I personally was only doing active flipping, I would never have anywhere near as much as I've got. I have pretty close to 1 trillion GP, and I would probably be telling you that I'm getting close to 100 billion, maybe like a tenth of that, if I only actively flipped. So getting really good at inactive flips, overnights, long-term investments, those are the things that are going to make the really big difference between you having 10 bill or 50 or 200 or 1 trillion or whatever. Whatever your goal is. Just like, because you putting hours in is never going to be as efficient as you putting hours in while other investments are also working for you. Hey, thank you so much. Third W, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow there, Brickwork. There's so many things I can tell you about that. But be sure to check out the flipping school info that I'm posting in the Discord channel. I've had to take a little bit of a break this week from posting more content on it because of just being really busy. But there's definitely gonna be a lot of stuff posted in there. You can also ask me more questions in the Discord too, and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to like tell you everything right here on a video. Also, I can tell you too that sometime in the near future, I'm not sure when because I have a lot of other stuff planned, but sometime in the near future here, there is going to be a video that shows like flipping with 50 bill or flipping with 100 bill or whatever, like literally me flipping with those amounts. So you can see like strategies you can use while using those amounts of money. If you could schedule double XP, how far apart would you put them? I actually like the way they are, honestly. I think that 4 times a year is good. I think that not having a gigantic fluctuation of prices going up and down, up and down, up and down is totally fine. The only people that really benefit from that anyway are the very rich people. And awesome. By the way, we're getting some crazy expensive papaya drops here. I didn't realize those were worth so much right now, so that's pretty awesome that we're getting these papaya drops. So it looks like we'll make a little bit of money on this task. We're really just hunting the Hex Crest, though. That's the reason why we're doing this task. So if anyone's like, why is he killing jungle strike worms? That's why. Also, this task does work towards the Slayer creature kills. And once I am 5.6 bill and I've got like trim done and stuff like that, I will work on like quick chats and kill counts and stuff like that. So these will all be very helpful for later game. I don't really think there's ever a time where I won't be playing RuneScape realistically, and so you know, like I'm not really working on getting massive amounts of Slayer kills right now, but maybe later I'll work on getting like, you know, prestiges and everything and stuff like that. It'd be kind of fun to do. It just sounds fun. Recently joined the Patreon. I recently joined the Patreon after a long break from RuneScape. In the past 4 days, I've made 70 million, starting from 90. Oh, nice. So you're 160. And all I can say is thanks to you and your team. Hope I can become a CL one day and help like they did for me. Awesome, man. That's really awesome. Thank you so much for saying that. And I'm really glad that they helped you a lot and that the content I'm putting out helps you a lot. And that's really awesome progress, dude. And 100%. The people we look at for in CLs are people that very helpful, have a good knowledge. have like a decent amount of gold to be able to do price checks and stuff. But the most important thing, honestly, is just that you want to help the community be a better place. And if that is the truth, then yeah, I don't doubt that you can become one later. All right, let's go pick up these death runes here. Boom, boom, boom. And also, too, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. If I haven't said hello, hi, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream, whether you're on Twitch or you're on YouTube. Thank you so much. Be sure to follow on whichever one you're on and follow on the one you're not. I am planning to do a Twitch-only stream up here very soon. So when we do that Twitch-only stream, if you're not a member on Twitch, you're not a follower or a sub on Twitch, then you probably won't see the notification for that. So feel free to join the notification squad. Also, if you're on YouTube side, if you don't have the little bell clicked, then you won't know for notifications either. That's actually the notification button, literally. And there we go, another 85k drop on these papayas, just coming out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting papayas to be so expensive. So I'm making a little bit of money on this task. So at least it's not a total waste of money time if we don't get the Hex Crest. I hope we do. I really hope we do. But honestly, I think in I think in all the tasks I've ever done for these, I've only gotten like one drop. And that was like me doing, a long time ago, killing these or whatever. Like in my whole history of killing these in RuneScape, I think I've only gotten one drop. Do you think rares or tier 92 weapons will go down before double XP? Rares are already going down. Tier 92s will probably slump a little bit. But the thing is, though, is tier 92s, rares, all that kind of stuff usually rise after double XP. So keep that in mind. What's the best armor weapon you recommend for Lava Strikeworm in case of being PK'd? Really just whatever you're willing to risk. Usually people will go with one weapon risked. One weapon that's not risked, and then a bunch of junk armor, and that's usually what people will use. But it's really just up to you. When I go do wilderness task, I usually just wear just some stuff that can I replace it? Sure. Is it going to be a billion gold? No. I'll risk a few mil. Like, I'll risk like 10, 20, 30 mil or whatever when I go to the wilderness, but that's about all I care to risk. I'm not trying to risk stuff that would be hard to replace if I was to lose it. Like, like items that you would have to go back and get or something like that. Like, that's not the kind of stuff taken there, but ultimately, it really depends on you. Lava Strikeworms are a pretty strong creature, so you do need to have like a decent gear setup in order to do them. Another thing too is you could just skip them. But if you're trying to get them for the drop, yeah, I don't know, take a friend with you too. That's an idea too. If you have someone you trust, you can take a friend. You're incredibly unlikely to be PK'd if you have a friend with you, because most PKers would see a group of two and be like, "Oop, nope, not doing that." So, and there's not that much PKing going on in RuneScape right now, so I'd say if you took a friend, then your chances of having a nice, easy time will be pretty solid. I just started on the Patreon, still figuring out, huge noob. Hey, nope. Hey, just let me know if you need any help with that too. Sup, just installed the game and created an account. Game looks like fun. Hey, awesome. Welcome to the stream, dude. And welcome to RuneScape. The game is really, really fun. I'm doing some really casual stuff right now. But, you can do intense things, casual things. Just do whatever the heck you want to do. Like, whatever sounds fun. There's honestly so much you can do in RuneScape. That's like, I don't know, that's my biggest draw for RuneScape, is just so much to do, Alright, we got 51 more kills to go. It looks like our Slayer aura has saved us a few kills, so that's pretty nice. We still have a mask also. Like, this is not a helm, it's a mask, so that means we are having the chance of double drops and stuff. And having this equipped, I'm pretty sure increases the chance of getting the rare drop from the creature, so good luck us on Hex Crest. Boy, I really hope we get it on this task. It would just save a lot of time, because I can only force these every 3 days. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the worms are all like shared, like all the worm masks are shared. I might be wrong about that, but I think I remember that being the case, so that would kind of suck if we have to like wait 3 more days to force this again. But alrighty. Thoughts on flipping Third Age on old school RuneScape for overnights? I did that for a long time. I think it's a really great thing to do. I like doing them when the market's pretty stable. And then, you know, once you've found the margins and you've found like the general price range, it's pretty good to do. My recommendations on flipping Third Age would be to stick to flipping the high-end stuff though, because the lower price ones are actually pretty frequently flipped, and so they are a lot more volatile. Like they'll go up and down quite a bit, and it can be kind of tough to flip them. Like doing like the plate bodies and legs and stuff like that, and helms and all that kind of stuff are kind of tough to flip, honestly. But doing stuff like wands, pickaxes, cloaks, all that kind of stuff are like much more profit in those. But it all depends on how much you're flipping with and what level of risk you're wanting to take on. Like for a while there, I was putting in like 10 or 15 billion worth of old school RuneScape Third Age overnights. So, and it was going really well, you know, because about half, maybe less than half of your offers would succeed realistically, because you know prices change a lot. So realistically, that's what you're looking at for a success rate, unless you get lucky, unless you get like a lucky night. But the amount of profit you would make from that amount of success was pretty awesome when I was doing it. Do you think the bossing gear is too expensive these days? No, it's not really much more than it was before, actually. If you're newer to RuneScape, you might not remember when Tier 92s first became a thing, but when Tier 92s first became a thing, they were really expensive. You know, like most of the weapons were like max cash or just below max cash, so seeing things the price they're currently at is not a weird thing to me, honestly. It's just kind of back up to where it was. And a lot of it's still below where it was. Like, you know, Staffless Liske was 1.8 bill, 1.5, 1.6, whatever, for like a long time. Ancient Scales dropping so hard, do you think it's worth stock up and resell for double XP is over? The thing is that range gear and stuff was like hyped up so high. A lot of that gear was hyped up so high from all the updates we were having and everything that I would not gamble on things jumping right back to a price, you know? That just wouldn't be a good gamble right now. Not unless you know of a reason why they will skyrocket back up. Or have a really good speculation on that. It will be a midterm investment. For those, yeah. What is the Discord? If you check out the link in the description for Twitch or for YouTube, there are links in there. No problem, Brick. Thank you for being here, dude. Twitch, woot! You doing Slayer? I am doing Slayer currently. I'm mostly hunting. I'm mostly hunting the drop. I'm mostly hunting a Hex Crest. I'm not like. These are not what I'm really killing for Slayer experience. I'm just doing this task before I'm trying to get the Hex Crest, so hopefully we will get a Hex Crest. We'll see. You know, I figured like doing this kind of stuff is a lot more fun to do on streams, and now's a great time to do it too. Oh shoot, I forgot that I had a yak. We might end up losing our yak full of rocktails here. Yeah, we can use Death Swiftness, why not? Because we're pretty much standing in the same spot anyway. Just using Excalibur to heal over the poison. That way I don't even need to use Soul Split or anything here. Pretty chill. Hey, I watch your videos all the time, Protox. I am definitely not Protox. Let's see. About to subscribe on YouTube. Always watch. Hey, awesome, man. Thank you so much for the sub there. Hey, I'm new and I make 100 million in 1 week tanning green hides. Nice, dude. Yeah, green. I mean, tanning dragon hides in general can be like quite a bit of money per hour. So awesome. Did I forget to bring my spirit gem bag? I think I did. Oh well, we'll just go ahead and get that. I'd rather have this drop here. Only got 29 more of these to kill, and then we'll be moving on to the next Slayer task too. I don't know if we're going to get our Hex Crest in this trip, but maybe we will. I also need to kill Ganodermics for drops for the Slayer log, so maybe we'll go do some Ganodermics next. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I also need actually, I need quite a few different things. I need Ganodermics, I need So the things I can think of right off the top of my head, I need Griffolaroos, Ganodermics, Abyssal Demons, Dark Beasts. I know I need those, and I need other things too, but anyway, I know I need those. Out of those 4 choices, what would you guys like me to do? And I'll just force that task. So we've got Ganodermics, Abyssal Demons, Griffolaroos, or the other one I said, Dark Beasts. Because I need like a Dark Bow from Dark Beasts. I need to get the Abyssal Wand from Abyssal Demons. We need a bunch of things from the Ganodermics and the Griffolaroos. So you guys pick, and I will go and do that task, and that's what we'll do next. Do you do clues at all? I don't really do much clues right now because I'm working on getting 5.6 bill and trim. But once I get done with some more of my goals, then I'm definitely going to be doing some clues for sure. I will definitely work on them eventually. I'll be one of those people that works on getting like the whole clue log done and stuff like that for each thing. I'm planning on starting with the easy clues. I got about 1,000 of them saved up right now. You need somewhere between 1 and 1.5k on average to be able to finish that log, so I'm going to stock up 1,000. We also have not gotten the soul from these guys either. But yeah, later on I will do that. I was wondering how many co-op content is there? Is it worth to wait for a friend to come online, or should I just start? Just start on your own. There is lots of things you can do with another player on this game, but there is a vast majority of the game is something you can do alone, and pretty much like pretty close to everything that you can do with someone else you can also do alone too. So. And this is by far not a short game, and there is no lack of things to do in this game. So don't feel like you're gonna be running out of things to do with your friend or something like that. There is so much you can do, so don't worry about that. Get that power, woo! I have an Assassin's Walk. Do you recommend I hold off on, or will Jagex re-release them? I'm pretty confident that Jagex will re-release all those walks. Because by now they would have already said something like that they weren't going to re-release them or something. And Jagex has also made it pretty clear that they do not like the idea of discontinued items in the first place. And we also just saw them bring back all the Musketeer stuff along with some of the walks and stuff like that. So I would say that yeah, there's a really high chance of them coming back. When? I don't know when. Should we be playing RS3 music? This is RS3 music. Don't you recognize it? I'm planning on buying all tier 99 prayers and tier 92 armor. Should I buy now? I think... So, just look for the dip. If stuff is dipped pretty significantly now, good time to buy. But the thing is, though, is like... Okay, with the current market, everything for PVM is super high right now. Like most things are super high. So with that, either just buy it now and just buy it now and then use it, or you're gonna need to wait a good amount of time for the market to like go back down to where it was. Because it will go back down to where it was. That could just take a couple months or something, or maybe even multiple months. That might be after God Wars Dungeon 3 or something like that. Because you could be waiting for quite a while. Ultimately, I would probably just buy the stuff now if you want to buy it now. Something else too is, if you're planning on like using the equipment, a good idea would be to buy the stuff you need for a boss first, kill that boss, and then chances are, I mean, you'll end up getting more of your own, like you'll end up getting your own stuff. Like if your plan is to kill Telos and like that's what you want to go do first, then go buy your full mage gear or full range or whatever the hell you're going to use against Telos, and then go kill Telos, and then get your other 2 weapons or 3 weapons or whatever you're looking for from Telos yourself, rather than buying it. It probably would be a kind of a waste of money for you to go through and buy literally everything right now, unless you wanted to. I know you've got quite a bit of gold to use, so I know that it'll be fine for you to go buy it all. It's really up to your own personal choice. I don't personally buy everything. As you can see, I don't have the tier 99 prayers. That's not because I can't buy them, obviously, but it's because I want to get them from my own drops, because I think that's fun to do. So when I go work on AOD, I've done some AOD, I just haven't like joined a team or anything or gotten really good at it or anything. But when I go back and start doing more AOD and stuff, then when I get the drops, I'll just use them myself. It's kind of another reason, honestly, it's kind of another reason why I don't. So, someone asked me earlier, you know, like, why are you not, or why do you not care about best in slot stuff or whatever? Like, why are you wearing this? Like, why do I have a Nox bow when I could clearly afford to buy anything? And one of the main reasons is I just really enjoy the idea of being able to get that stuff on my own, like just Iron Man it a little bit. Also, having a lot of wealth in the game makes it so that a lot of the, like, getting a money drop is only exciting if like I think it's exciting, like if it just seems fun, like, oh cool, we just got this, you know, this money drop. I don't need the money, so making it so that I get stuff from drops myself just kind of adds like another fun aspect to getting those expensive drops, you know? I personally think it would be kind of boring if I just bought everything in the game. I really honestly think it would be kind of boring, because then I'd be like, alright, well, there's not really much reason to go do anything. Let's see. With the keys, what is better, bonus XP or direct XP? So stars are usually... Stars give you more XP overall. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How's it going, everybody? Stars give you more XP overall than a lamp does, but really, honestly, it's up to you. It's pretty inspirational how you're self-taught when it comes to editing, streaming, Discord server setup, etc. I'm self-taught in literally everything in my entire life, actually. That's just kind of how I am. I just kind of like go and figure it out, learn it. Doesn't matter how long it takes. And there goes all of our Rocktails. R.I.P. Oh well. But yeah, learned editing, like learned all of it on my own. It definitely was some frustrating times at times. Actually, tomorrow I'm actually going over to my friend's house, and I'm actually going to teach him how to make YouTube content. So that's gonna be pretty fun to do. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. I know that this big raid of people came in. Thank you so much for raiding. Oh, and we just finished our Slayer task. So that Slayer task is done. We did not get our Hex Crest. That is a big bummer. I was really hoping we were going to get the Hex Crest. Okay, let's go to the Max Guild. By the way, you guys never told me which monster we're going to go do. So please, help me decide. Are we going to go do Ganodermix / Griffolaroos? Are we doing Abyssal Demons, or are we doing Dark Beasts? You guys pick, and then that's the one we'll go do, because I need the Slayer drop log stuff from all three of those options. So where do you want to go? Let me know where we should go in the chat, and then whichever one wins, we'll go do that. How do you get to the tracker for monster item drops? So tracker for monster item drops, I'll share that real quick while we're waiting for our poll here. Please let me know which one you want to see. Which one? Abyssals, Ganos, or Dark Beasts? Because I need all those for the log. So to find your Slayer log, which is what we're working on right now, click on boss info here in Beasts, go to Slayer creature kills, and then go over to collection log. Click on collection log, and it gives you all the log right here. So this right here is the entire log, well, each of the logs. So the one we were just working on just a second ago was Feld of Hills. That's Hex Crest. And then, like, so you can see all the ones I'm missing pieces from and stuff like that. But basically, when you get the drops from these things, this is where they go. We also need the Staff of Light too, so we can work on doing that again. Kurasks. I guess I could go do Kurasks. We can throw that into the idea here. It looks like a lot of people say Dark Beasts, and a lot of people say Abyssal Demons. We'll see which end up winning. But anyway, check your drops in here too. Also, you can click on one of these. You can right click and then click share, or you can just left click it, and it'll tell you how many of these. It'll like do like a chat bubble for how many of these you've killed, or how many of these you've gotten. Sorry, it's pretty fun if you look at Mauritania, because Congealed Blood is usually a massive stack of these, so you can like show that one off. But as you can see, we need the Abyssal Wand. We need so many things, because I haven't worked on it too much, but pretty much all the options I just gave you guys came from Mauritania, because I don't know, seems like a fun one to go do. Got to go, but love you, man. Keep up the hard work. Thank you so much, dude. Hit max cash for the first time today, plus a few hundred bill. Nice, dude. Nice. Well, then quit being lazy and go get them. LOL. You play like an Iron Man that can use a GE if you want to. Pretty much. Honestly, I just play like whatever sounds fun, and that sounds really fun. I just hit spending money. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, everybody. I'm reading through all the chat. You guys are awesome. Robins I'm holding are printing monies. Nice. Are you richer than Lay Me? Are you one of the richest players in the game? I have just under 1 trillion gold. I don't know what the richest players have in the game. I really don't have any idea. This account right here has about 100 billion on it. I have 9 RS3 accounts, 2 old school Runescape accounts, and most of my other accounts have more money than this account does. So that's what I have for that. I don't really pay attention to who has the most money though. King Enzo, thank you for saying you love my videos, man. I'm really glad they're helpful. You have a great night too, Mr. Big Biz. Enjoy the pizza at your friend's house tomorrow, dude. We're getting pizza. I told him. I told him to order it, and then I'm going to give him the money for it. And I told him where it came from too. I was like, that came from a stream. So, and he's like, you're so ridiculous. All right, so we've got Dark Beasts, Griffolus, Dark Beasts, Ganos, Abyssal Demons, Dark Beasts. Yeah, I think we actually won the Dark Beast one, so I'm not mad about that. Because, all right, let's go and do that. So first of all, before we go Dark Beast, though, let me check our loot. See our loot value here. So let's see how much we actually got from our task. This was a task that I literally just went to go do this task for the Hex Crest. So I wasn't planning on getting much money from it, but I think we made a little bit of money for our drop tab. For you guys that are not part of the stream previously, what we're working on right now is we're working on doing a Road to 1 Billion loot tab that is pretty much entirely from working on drop logs. That is 99% of where the money is coming from. So there's 750k. Nothing amazing, as you can see. If I add the cash in there, though, we're at 889,000 that came from that task. Nothing mind-blowing, but this is our current drop tab right here. Got some cool stuff in here, like a little bit of God Wars Dungeon. I've been doing a lot of Calphi Queen lately to try to add some more stuff in there. I say a lot, but it's like 120 kills. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and empty out everything, and then we're going to go kill Dark Beast, actually. Okay, so a good way to do that is, first of all, I'm looking here. I need to go in here. We need to bump this up to 300k, because that is keeping track of that gold. And then in here, we're going to go ahead and use, I'm pretty sure I have a Dark Beast. Yeah, I do. So this right here is actually my Dark Beast tab. Maybe make sure I grab my Artificer, because that used to be a gem bag in here, actually. Alright, we got everything to do here. Now, I know that we could go and just do... Oh, I'm actually going to wear this, because I'm pretty sure with the Helm of Darkness we have a better chance of getting a Dark Bow, I think. So we'll go ahead and try it. I'm just going to bring this here, and I'm actually going to do this in Curadel's dungeon. I know normally I would go grab a cannon and everything, but it's a little bit easier for me to read the chat and stuff if I'm not managing a cannon and everything else. So we're going to do it in Curadel's dungeon, and hopefully just get some drops in there too. Alright, let's go ahead and bring our... Oops, I equipped it. Oops. Okay, Hooded Max Cape. Alright, we can put that into our inventory. I don't know how many times I've done that on the stream so far, of like accidentally equipping this instead of putting it in the inventory. Alright, we're gonna go to Laniakia. I'm pretty sure that she can give these, I think. RIP, I have Hexcrest and only ever had them as a task once, as I'm an 85 Slayer. I know. I've also only gotten them one time too. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm actually take off my hoodie, and it's actually really hot in here. Hang on 1 second. Alright. Oh, that's so much better. I feel like the heater is finally kicking on in this office. Let's see. Go for the Staff of Light. I am definitely going to. We're gonna end up going for all of it for sure. We can do a Staff of Light task after this, maybe, if I'm able to force it. Alright, let's go ahead and force this. Yes, assign Dark Beasts. 220 Dark Beasts. Nothing. I was kind of hoping I'd get over 300. That's not very many, but maybe we'll get a Dark Bow in that amount of time. Alright, teleport to Curadel. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the Curadel's area for our task. And let me go ahead and get us over there. Welcome to the stream, everyone. If I haven't said hi, nice to meet you. If you're new, thank you so much for everyone that followed on our Twitch. Definitely is very helpful to like you know, get some more followers and everything to work towards partnership and stuff like that. So thank you so much for being a supporter. Why don't you extend? I just don't really want to spend. I still need a lot of drops. I'm not like focusing on the dark beasts, so I'm not too concerned with like doing as many as I possibly can here right now. If I was like super focused on them, I might spend, but I would rather spend on cancels and stuff right now. Alright, we're gonna have to world hop though, because this world is full, unfortunately. You lost 5.5 bill in the arena and cleaned? Oh, man, that's awesome. That is not awesome, I mean. Lucky Divine, I'm really glad you enjoyed the content, man. Glad to have you here. James, I am on Twitch and YouTube right now. What should you do if a camper wets the bed? I don't know. Push them off the cliff. I love your videos, but I feel like I should give up on flipping. I'm not very good at it. Well, I mean, you know, we're never very good at things that we're learning in the very beginning. But you can get good. Pun not intended, really, but just practice, man. Just practice. Or not, man. I see your name is Jess. You're probably not a man. But just practice, honestly. I was not the best at flipping for a very long time. Like, it took me a very long time to get good myself, so. These sound super weird. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the bass beasts. Whoa, 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 whoa. Love your videos. Oh, I just read that. How's it going, man? How's it going for you, James? I'm doing awesome, dude. Hey, dude, do you think it is fine to go 99 to 120 Herblore using only Primal Pulp? I wouldn't do that because you're going to want overloads anyway. So, I mean, sure, you can do overloads after 120 because you can use the cape to get, you know, to save money on overloads and stuff like that, but I would definitely recommend that you do make overloads because they are just going to be, you're gonna end up wanting them anyway. So it's not really there's not really a whole lot of reason to do a bunch of XP without doing them at all. At the same time, I don't think you need like a ridiculous amount of them. Like some people like making 30 or 40,000 overloads or whatever, and I would never use that many. I'm still working on the 10,000 I made when I first hit 120 Herblore. And so, I don't know. I would definitely recommend on getting quite a few of them though, because you will need them. Alright, good luck us on this dark bow. What GP stack would you recommend getting 2 accounts for flipping? My recommendation is going to vary quite a bit depending on your situation, but ultimately consider doing that whenever you are flipping and you have quite a bit of money left over, but you know, if you're flipping and you're constantly having money left over, where you're like, oh man, I wish I had more slots, or I wish I had more buy limits, then it's a good time to consider making an alt at that point. People usually run into that around max cash or so, around max cash or around 3 bill. Some people run into that around 1.5 bill. It's going to be different depending on like what your favorite things to flip are and stuff like that, so. It's been a while since I've done this task. It's a really fun one. I usually will go and take the cannon and then go to the Morning's End tunnels, but I don't know. I just really didn't feel like doing the cannon thing today. Plus, I already had this preset set up for Morvrin. The reason why I had this preset set up a long time ago, I actually haven't used it in quite a while, but the reason why I had this was because I would just do this preset, force my task, and then just stand over here in this corner. And when you stand over here in this corner, you can just AFK these things without worrying about dying. So it was a great way for me just to work on some Slayer just by AFKing like every once in a while. So I just had a preset like that. It was what I preferred to do instead of doing the cannon because there was just no work involved. The cannon's fine, it's not bad, but you do have to spend a little bit more attention. I already did answer your question there, Dingus. I said I should push them off the cliff. At what GP stack would you recommend getting 2? Oh, I just read that. My God. I always read these things twice. People are getting really in-depth answers because I just answered your question twice. Alright, we got our Dark Beast over here that's sitting on top of these Toad Flax. Give me those herbs. Give me the herbs. Need them for the loot tab. I'm doing great, James. How are you? How can you profit? How can I profit more than 1 to 5 million per flip? Flip different items. Honestly, that's gonna be key there. Different items have different margins. Lower volume items have higher margins usually. If you're looking to tell how you can tell what the volume is, like if you're like, okay, I don't really know what high volume or low volume items are, I'm trying to increase my margins, then look in our flipping school in the Discord, and then I actually just recently made a section all about item volume. LMO, definitely not a man. Hey, I caught myself at least. I caught it. Overloads are more of an investment rather than GP leaving the game. Yeah, pretty much, because you will use them. You're definitely going to use them. Do you know of any other online games where you could flip in a market? There's a few, but I would say that most of them are really annoying in comparison to RuneScape's market. RuneScape's market is just honestly so much better. Like I've played, WoW. WoW is another obviously really popular example. WoW's market is pretty annoying because it's server-based, so that just kind of sucks. It's like you're literally just like flipping on a server. The good thing is, though, is if you're really good at flipping, you're really good at working a market, then you can totally buy out the market and completely manipulate the market. And that's what I ended up doing. I played WoW for about 2 weeks. I started really using the market in WoW at about the end of my first week. By the end of the second week, I quit because, I don't know, I was making incredibly high amounts of gold just like completely buying out the fish market because that's just what I found worked well. What I would do is I would buy up all of an item and then just put it in for double the price. And that literally worked. And so, since that worked, I lost interest. I lost interest because it just kind of showed me that the market's just not really good. You know, it wasn't really interesting. I was like, any market where you could do that is just like lame. Black Desert BDO, so Black Desert Online. I play Black Desert Mobile every once in a while, and I enjoy Black Desert Mobile. The market is okay in Black Desert Mobile, but the problem is on the mobile game. I'm not sure if it's the same for the for BDO. Is they take a fee, like you lose like a pretty big amount of your flip. Basically, when you sell something, you lose a lot of money. Really don't like that, and it also makes it so that flipping is like kind of a waste of time. So unfortunately, the online game, or the mobile game, I just don't do too much because like I saved up a whole bunch of the coins, of the rare gold coins or whatever they're called. I'm always saving up those coins on the mobile game for Black Desert Mobile, and I will just sit there on when they have the event for like increased drop rates with the gold coins. I'll cash them out and go for the really big weapons and armor. Well, this last time I cashed it out and made a couple bill worth of extra gear, so I got good stuff for me to keep, and then I also had a couple bill worth of extra gear, so it was pretty amazing. But man, you lose incredible amounts of money going to sell it in their version of the Grand Exchange. So that just really makes me not want to try to flip in that game. Really fun game though. I'm a huge WoW fanboy, have over 16k hours on WoW, but agree that RS is way more enjoyable for gold making. Yeah, it is. It is, unfortunately. Well, I don't know about unfortunately, but I wish that WoW had a little bit more AFK options too. Like, you know, they've got skilling in WoW, they got crafting in WoW. I just wish that there was some things where I didn't have to like be so intensely playing. So I don't know, like with mining, I would kind of like mine then wait for a spawn, and that was like my version of AFK that I was trying. But I just very quickly realized that WoW is a game where you need to be paying a lot of attention and put a lot of effort into it. Otherwise, it's not really worth playing. So that kind of killed it off for me. Also, it was a fun game while I played it though. Ever tried Blade and Soul? No, I never heard of that game actually. Woo! I've been like non-stop talking for 2 hours now, so it's kind of like, ooh. Alright guys, we have 159 more Dark Beasts, where we're just really trying to get that Dark Bow. Hopefully we get it. How are you guys doing out there? What are you guys up to right now? Thanks for being part of the stream, by the way. If you're not in our Discord, feel free to join. We got over 11,000 members on Discord. Love to have you in there. If you're looking for a way to be able to push the easy button on flipping, and you want to start making 1 to 3 billion or more gold per month, then check out the Patreon down below. Before they banned broadcast key software, multi-boxing was really, really fun to make gold on there, but that was about the only thing that I enjoyed. Oh, I don't know anything about that, honestly. I'm currently doing some price checks for Drygores for BFC. Well, hey, awesome, dude, awesome. Why am I so bad at flipping? You just haven't spent enough time flipping. That's your answer right there. You just need more practice. Practice. Also, like, so I just want to say too, like, a lot of people will not flip, or they will get discouraged by flipping if they lose some money flipping. Like, a lot of people will just stop flipping, or they'll just be like, oh, I suck at flipping, or I'm too scared to flip, or whatever, if they're worried about losing any money. Let me put that money loss into a little bit of perspective for you, okay? So for those of you that are worried about that type of thing, or maybe the idea of losing money bothers you, or whatever, if you fall into that category at all, how many skills in RuneScape have you spent money on? Like, how many skills have you like paid gold to raise? Like, have you spent a few hundred million on a skill before? Chances are you probably have spent a few hundred million on a skill before. Now, if you spent a few hundred million on a skill before, why did you do that? And the reason why you did that was because you wanted to get the skill higher, because you wanted to be able to use that skill to do something. Like if it's Herblore, maybe you blew quite a bit of money because you wanted to be able to unlock potions to be able to do more content. Well, flipping is like the exact same thing. It's just not literally a skill over there on the list. So if you lose some money on some flips because you're learning, you lose some money on flips because, oh, hey, I didn't really know what to do for that or whatever, so I lost a little bit of gold. Like, that will totally happen. That happens to nearly everyone. So if you lose some money, just look into it as literally just an investment. And then also, you're going to make that money back, too. Like, you'll make that money back. It's only temporarily gone. The only way you're not making that money back is if you just stop flipping. But overall, though, literally everyone will gain more than they lose when it comes to flipping. You will make more than you invested in your losses. Like, those losses are an investment. They're not really a loss. Doing some, trying to find another search engine right now, something different than Google. Bing, I guess. Flipping and AFK and Capsarius. Aw, man. I can't wait till they give me an Ascension task. I wanna prefer them because I have to go for the Ascension grips, and I also want to get my Capsarius souls too. I really wish you can get the grips off task, but I'm pretty sure you can't get them off task. Am I wrong about that, or is that correct? Where you can't get grips off task? I've gotten the Razorback gauntlets before on a task, and I don't think they counted for my drop log though, unfortunately. If that's part of it, I'm pretty sure that was before the drop log. How did you figure out the buy price for an expensive item if you're planning to flip it? Check out our price checking section in the flipping school down below. So if you look in the Discord and look at flipping school, and then look at price checking. It's a really simple way, a really simple, easy to use guide right there on how to price things out without losing money. Kind of a key there, not to lose money. What's the easiest way to start benefiting from having several alts on RS3 flipping? If you're asking that question, I can tell you it's probably not the time to start using an alt. The reason why is because what you want to do is you want to get really good at flipping, investing, whatever you're doing on one account. And then once you feel like, oh, I wish I had more accounts to use, that's the time to start using more accounts. If you're bad at flipping on one account, you're going to be bad at flipping on 10 accounts. I'm trying to make 4 billion. I'm trying to make 4 billion from 500 million through February. Currently at 1.5 since the first. Nice. That's awesome, dude. That's 8 days for a bill. This song is not great. Kind of dumb. Let's see. Nope, did warbands. Har har har. 1.2 billion a month. Nice, Divine, dude. Did you notice the World 97 has been offline since this morning? I haven't noticed. Could there be some more duping going on? Who knows, honestly, because they didn't respond or handle the last dupe incident very well, so who knows. Just waiting for a dupe to ruin the game, and then I'm just like, oh, time to quit. No, but seriously though, I really hope they do like really jump on that dupe stuff and handle it the way they need to. Always Manatee's the man. Just wondering when the duo stream will come with her. I don't know when. I don't know. Not sure. Essential grips are only on task. Aw, man. And you got 2 within 2 minutes? It's nuts. Yeah, you got mad lucky. Alright, 113 more of these to go, and I am getting destroyed right now. I don't know why I'm taking so much damage all of a sudden. Quite a bit, though. Drop some of these death runes so I can pick up some sharks. And not die. Probably because I'm reading the chat and not paying enough attention to this. Ooh, a 22k drop. This Toad Flags drops are like decent money right now. Being like 11,000 each is pretty crazy. Not a terrible task, honestly. I really hope we get that Dark Bow, though, because not having to do another one of these tasks while on this hunt would be nice. What should I flip if I would have, like, 1.7 billion GP? Join our Discord and get some ideas from there. That would be the #1 thing I would say, because we have open flipping sections. We also have Patreon flipping sections. If you want to literally just take 1.7, turn it into 3 or 4 billion in 1 month, then go check out the Patreon page. But otherwise, just go and grab some ideas from our prices sections that are open, because people have posted prices in there. Even if it's not like even if it's not a brand new price from those open sections, you can still use that to get ideas of stuff to flip, and then go and price check on your own. But in general, tier 92s, the fast tier 90s. But yeah, I would start with tier 92s, tier 90s. Just start there. Is the 1 to 3 billion pack the most expensive one? You can earn 1 to 3 billion using pretty much all of them. But you have a much higher chance of earning the higher amounts in the higher packages. The reason why is it's quite... Okay, so it quite simply works like this. That whole Patreon page, the way it works is... Each one of them is its own section. So each one of those things has its own list of items, its own flipping section, its own discussion section, its own strategies, like all of it. It has its own individual thing. And then each one of them is geared more towards if you have more experience or you have more money to use. And so the higher up you go, each one of those sections will earn you more money. You still have access to everything below that too. So if you have access to the highest thing in there, you will also have access to everything below that. So you have like, you're able to see a lot of different things and use a lot of different items. Each one of those items, like the reason why we flip each one of those things in each one of those sections is because they're very good. If things aren't good, we remove them and replace them with things that are better. Like, that's just how it works. So that is basically how the Patreon page works, is that if you have a higher one, you still get everything below it too. But that does not mean that, no, you definitely do not need to get the most expensive thing on there. And also, if you're newer to flipping, I'd highly recommend you do not get the most expensive thing on there, because that is meant for people that have more experience flipping. But outside of the Master Pass one, outside of like the really high up one, besides that one, they're all very beginner friendly too. But you'll need a different amount of money to use each one of them, though. I have different gold recommendations for each one. If you have any questions about that, now that you understand how it all works, if you have any questions, then just let me know. Why does it seem like supplies didn't really spike last double XP like they have in the past? More people know about the fact we're having 4 double XPs. More people think about investing into things now, and more people just stock up things early. So for all those reasons, there's not as big of a rush to buy gear, not as like or supplies, I mean. Not as big of a rush to be like, oh shoot, I need to buy Herblore stuff, because they probably already have it stocked up since they knew that this was coming. the main reason why double XP would be so profitable in the past for investing was because of the fact that people didn't know that, like, they didn't know when it was going to happen. It was just like, you know, in general, it was every 6 months or whatever, and the savvy people who like looked at the dates and were like, oh, it should be about right here. We knew when it was going to happen, but the general audience did not know when it was going to happen. So for that reason, prices would skyrocket because everybody would be like, oh shoot, it's double XP. You know, that doesn't really happen right now as much. Reminder all, cap at the Citadel. Yeah, for sure. Remember to cap at the Citadel too. If you're part of our clan, definitely make sure you go cap. You get a bonus XP, and you get an amount of bonus XP from the Quartermaster at the main area. And then you're also able to get a 6% XP boost too, so make sure you go and cap. Your stream sound is repeating itself. What do you mean? Do you have my stream open 2 different places? Because we're on Twitch and YouTube right now, so you might be echoing if you have both open. Or are you talking about some of the songs repeating? Because yeah, some of the songs are repeating. It's like on a playlist. We're not getting too much repeating, but there's like a song repeat every 5 or 6 songs. Alright, getting some decent loot from this task though. 72 left to go kill. We're looking for that dark bow. That's the reason why we're here. This is just, I feel like this is like just back in the day right now when we're trying to get that dark bow. People literally used to train up their Slayer just so they could come here and sit on these for trying to get dark bows. Because dark bow used to be like just so good. So good. That spec was just stupid. Least favorite task. I don't really know what my least favorite task is right now, honestly, because I'm not doing a whole lot of Slayer outside of this series. So besides this series, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm actually not enjoying Edimus right now for some reason. I don't know. I really don't know why, but I'm just kind of not in the mood. Not really in the mood to do Edimu tasks. I find the mammoths to be kind of annoying because of how much work you need to do on those. Camel warriors are definitely super obnoxious to kill. I only have that with your stream. Oh, so when you say repeating itself, what do you mean? Like, what's happening? 'Cause I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I could probably try to help you troubleshoot it. It's definitely on your end, though. I'm just gonna say that. It's definitely on your end, because everything is crystal clear over here. So just came back to the game after a 1.5 year break, working on quals? Oh, archaeology qualifications? I don't think I've ever seen someone say it like that. And I keep coming up short on excavated restored items. Do I just keep going at current level areas or go back to lower areas to get the artifacts faster? The best way to do archaeology basically is to focus on the things you need for sets, complete those sets, and then just return to the highest XP thing after that. So get your sets, and then go back to the highest thing. And then once you get to being able to do the stuff for tetras, then most people will sit and farm tetras. I'm not sure what level you are right now, but at level 72, it gets significantly faster. And then in the 90s, it gets significantly faster again. There's certain thresholds where archaeology just seems to get a lot faster because of the things you're able to do. Yeah, it was roughly the same time each year, but just less people figured that out, honestly. Not you repeating. What do you mean repeating? I mean, like, is the stream like stop and then back, like rewind, or I'm not sure what you mean by repeating. That's what I'm confused on. If you say a sentence, I hear it twice. Oh, I have no idea. That's definitely on your end though, because everyone else saying they don't have any issues. So if it was something over here, then they would definitely have an issue. I'm not sure. Maybe restart your PC or restart Twitch. Or if you're currently on Twitch, then hop over to YouTube, because I'm on both right now, so you can consider doing the other one. Alright, 48 more to go. No dark bow yet. Would be nice if we got a dark bow, though. Currently sitting at just about 77 million in Slayer. We're going to be 117 Slayer in less than 500k, so that's pretty exciting. I was really hoping I was going to get a lot more Slayer XP done during this Road to 1 Bill loot tab. We'll see, though. Still got a long way to go. Been really focusing on getting the bossing profit, though. Once we get Capsarius unlocked, we'll make a serious amount of money on that one. I want to put them in my player-owned Slayer dungeon. That way I'm able to just AFK those things, and that will be a massive help for how much gold we have. Because I'll just be able to AFK on that, and it'll be pretty awesome. You say dark bow in a second after you say it again? Oh, that's weird. Sounds like your stream is just like refreshing or backing up or something like that. I don't know, almost like a buffering thing. I don't know. I took a 4-year break from RS3. Is it worth coming back? I mean, Leo, if it sounds fun to play, then yeah. I mean, there's not really even if you lost some time or you took a break or whatever. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, if anything, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to come back because like there'll be so many things you haven't done. So I think that'd be really fun to come back. All right, 36 kills to go. We're almost done with this. Some death runes. All these talismans, but honestly, taking these talismans back will just be too big of a pain. We got our ferocious ring on though. Come on. With our ferocious ring, you gotta give us the dark bow. That's the rule. That drop increase. Come on. I think I still need to get an amulet of ranging also, which means that I probably need to go kill Aqua Knights. I'll check and see if that's something else we need to. It'd be kind of okay to go do Aqua Knights. Although that is a decent AFK task, it might be better for me to save that one for when I'm like actually AFKing. We need Kurask Head too. There's so many random things we need from this Slayer drop log, but it's fun to work on though. You know, I have more fun like hunting down these drops than I do if I was just like working like strictly for best XP. I don't know. That gets kind of boring really fast. Anyone know when the area loot update is? Which area loot are you talking about? Or like which update? Whoa, the bass from these things. It's the beatboxing beasts. Alrighty guys, 22 more kills to go and we're gonna be done with this task. Got a good amount of XP. I actually just now looked up at the top to see what the XP per hour it's been. It's been something between 800k and a mil, so that's pretty awesome. EJZX, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Which update were you guys talking about? Oh, the key binding the area loot. Oh yeah, that one's been around for quite a while now. I just used it actually I just used it a minute ago. I have mine set to my C key. Oh, that one, the auto retaliate and everything. Oh yeah, that. Okay, I remember that. Let me find out. Oh, whoops. Here, I'll area loot. Let me see if it already happened. We'll find out in a second. What? What do you mean there's not enough items in range? Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I turned around and started attacking again, so it's already happened. I can't remember when they said that when that update went through, but it must have already happened because I would have not turned and attacked right there. That was like the most annoying thing. How much Darkbow's worth? Not much, but I really wish that I would get one. Hey, Rabbit, hey now. Don't be telling people that it doesn't affect drops. If the game hears that, it won't give me the drop. That's the only way we're getting the Darkbow. Alright, we got 9 kills to go. I don't know if we're getting the Darkbow. I don't know if I'm feeling it. Man, we didn't get the Darkbow. We didn't get the Hex Crest. We didn't get any Calphite Queen drops. I was pretty sure there was supposed to be some streamer luck involved with this stream, and I'm not seeing it. So, come on, just give us a Darkbow. That's all I'm asking for, just something. And I wasn't gonna be greedy. I wasn't gonna be like, yo, Calphite Queen pet. That would be greedy. The game should acknowledge that I'm not asking for much here. If the game doesn't know it's not supposed to give me a drop boost, then I'm pretty sure that that's how it works. We just say what, because you know when you watch streams or videos, people are like, all right, next drop, here it is, and then boom, done. It's the drop. That's how it's supposed to go. So at least that's what I thought. That's the whole reason why I became a streamer, and it's not even working. Likely have to do a couple thousands of each to get a drop. I know. Don't tell me. I know. I don't want to think that way. It'll ruin the fun. All right, let's look on our Slayer drop kills, or Slayer log here, and see if what else sounds fun to go do. Let's see. We've got all these defenders. I guess I could go work on that, but that does not sound fun. I gotta be honest. Blood neck shards, seekers, but I'd rather do seekers on task. Hex Crest, we already tried going for the Hex Crest. I'm still trying to get Ascensions. We haven't gotten that Ascension task yet, though. Kurasks, we can go do Kurasks. The Amulet of Ranging. That is, we'll put up for vote again. Which one? Griffolaroos or hunt the Amulet of Ranging? Which one would you guys like to do? So either Griffolaroos, because I need like all the drops from those things, or Amulet of Ranging. Focus Sight. I could also go do Focus Sight too. What do you guys think that we should go try to get? I'm not doing Rippers because I have to uncancel those and everything. That does not sound fun to try. Ooh. Apparently I could use the Black Mask. I think I have to finish like the updated quest or something for that though. Level 5 Goblin, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Amulet of Ranging. We gotta vote for the Amulet of Ranging. Oh my god, there's so many things I'm missing in here. Jesus. I really haven't worked on them too much. I have to get the Dragon Claws. Oh no, not the boots. Ew. That's nasty. Get some Blasted Fusion boots, lacerations. Granite Maul. Ooh! We could do Granite Mauls too. We could do Granite Mauls. We could do Dark Mystic robe bottoms and gloves. Abyssal wands. Alright, we got 3 people for Amulet of Ranging, so we're gonna go do that. Let me check and see, and I barely have to re-gear for that one too, I think, because for the most part, I think it's like the same stuff again that we need to bring, so that's a pretty great option for that reason. Alright. Mask. Pretty sure that that there is a mask for that. Yeah, Mask of the Aquanites. There we go. You already own it! Oh, okay, where is it? If I already own it, then why is it not up here? You already own that, and it can be found here. Well, then where is it? The game is broken! Let me go and... I'm gonna go look in Diango itself, because I think the game thinks I have something I don't. You already own it and can be found in your bank. What are you talking about? It just, oh, is it a helm and not a mask? And it's bugging on me? Yes, it is. That was the answer right there. All right, we got our helm of the Aqua Knights. Gonna slap that on, and we're gonna go do Aqua Knights. Okay, so we don't need to bring aggression flask because I've been like doing them on my own, but I don't know. Okay, I'll bring it in case I just feel like talking or something. Like if you guys ask some riveting questions that we just cannot escape. I guess I'll go ahead and bring the same stuff again. I could switch to Ascensions, but I'm still just, you know, a little bit too lazy to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Luck the Dwarves. I'm gonna bring this Demon Horn. This all seems to have reasons. Okay, and we just need the helm to be able to teleport to where we're going, so that's it, I think. Let me go ahead and bring one more overload. Bring one more overload because that way we don't run out of overload. And I definitely don't need any healing or anything like that. Don't need... yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport. I don't think that she gives... I'm going to be honest, I really don't think that she gives me those as a task. So I'm going to try Morven. I've gotten a ton of those amulets. I did too. I got a ton of those amulets because I did hear... It's probably not anything crazy, but let me look at my my kill count for them real quick. I'll show you guys what my kill count was. Because my kill count came from me just camping them straight through. I don't remember what it was. 18,000. So yeah, I killed 18,000 Aqua Knights in a row. Well, pretty much in a row. There's probably like 500 or maybe 1,000 from tasks, and then literally all the rest of them were from me camping them one time for farming XP. So I got a lot of amulet arrangings during that. Okay, cool. Morven does assign them, and he gave us 210. What's up? Alright, we're going to teleport to him. Just unfortunately, that was before the drop log, though, so doesn't count. Alright, I want to use some kind of aura here, and I don't even know which one I want to use. Definitely want to bring Greater Sharpshooter. Should I just play Dark Magic, I guess? Sure. Okay. Why not? Dark Magic it is. Let me go ahead and summon a legendary pet so I have something summoned, because I realize I'm just not using anything. I'll go ahead and summon this legendary pet, that way it can go and grab stuff, so it's, you know, I'm at least doing something with it. Boom, boom, and let's go, let's rock. Alright, good luck us on Amulet of Ranging. Hopefully we get it. That would be really cool if we get this from this one task, because I'm going to be honest, I don't have much interest in doing this task more than once. I do remember the Amulet of Ranging being a fairly common drop, though. So, I'm not too worried about us getting one. But I think what I would probably also do, too, is if we get it and I still have a whole lot left to kill, then I'll just go ahead and cancel the task. That way we can go on to the next thing. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I'm saying that, and realistically, we'll probably end up having to kill like 5,000 of these to be able to get the damn Amulet of Ranging. I'm over here like, yeah, you know, we'll kill it, we'll get on the 10th drop, and we'll roll out of here. We'll, like, walk away with an explosion behind us and look like a badass. Okay, is this thing gonna go pick anything up? Alright, thank you. Thank you, Drake. You're just, like, hanging out there in my way and not really doing anything. I like the Nox Bow because the Nox Bow has, like, an extra square of range over the Ascensions, so... A lot of people are, like, hell-bent on they have to have Ascensions and nothing else works, ever since my crew made that video. But, like, the thing is, though, is when you're doing Slayer, there's not a huge difference, because I really don't think you're going to be using, like, Ruby Criminal Bolts on your Slayer tasks, so... Ascensions are a little bit better, but that extra range is super nice when you're trying to AFK. Like, if you were to come AFK this task, which this is a very easy task to AFK, by the way. Like, here, I'll click it. I'll click my, I will click on my aggro pot and then just let it go. So basically, that extra range makes it so you can hit, like, an extra square. It's pretty awesome. There's also a couple other situations where that extra square is pretty nice. Killing Niles is also really nice to have that extra square. I actually always used to take the Ascensions, or sorry, the Nox Bow to Niles instead of Ascensions because of the fact that it gave that extra square, because those super long stretches of where the Niles will run down the hallways. Niles are fun. They're really fun. But since you can really only kill smokes, and that's the only one you really want to kill, for that reason, the Nox Bow is just really nice to, like, not kill anything else. Herbicide and Seedicide, yep, they are both rocking. We're currently picking up all the ones that are things that are kind of worth money for our loot tab. I've gotten a ton of those amulets. Oh yeah, oh sorry, I just read that. Mask of the Aqua Knight, 921 kills. Mine says 2066. Because I did not wear my mask for nearly, well, pretty much all those kills. You know, I'm going to be honest though, I really don't understand why these masks have a different drop count than your normal drop count. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Glad to have you here. I really don't get why there's like a list for this and then a list for like another, like, why do I have a quick chat for my Slayer for Aqua Knights and it's so much different than my mask one? You know? Wow, I'm like dying horribly right now. Apparently these things really ganging on you does a lot of damage. So I'm gonna need to get some of them off me so that I can heal back up. Hey, thank you so much for the follow there. Glad to have you guys on here. I hope everyone is having a good time in the stream. We're working on our Slayer drop log. If you are just joining in, that's why we're doing these guys, because we want to be able to get our amulet of ranging. Yeah, you get 1,000, and then you can reset it to 0 with the Spirit of Battle. That's how the masks work. You reset your mask with the Spirit of Battle, and then you're able to get double loot again. So I guess that makes sense. You're not really supposed to stack these up. I saw a guy that had like 1,000,000 kills on one of his masks though, and I was like, what? And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, man, like I would never wear that mask for 1,000,000 kills. That would just be really rough. Yeah, there you go. Yep, exactly. What level 5 said. Just have the two numbers like side by side or whatever, like total kill count or something. But also at the same time, a lot of the monsters that have masks, then they don't have Slayer counts, if I remember correctly. I'm like horribly dying right now. I need to heal. I need to start using more thresholds. That's my problem, honestly. Because I'm relying too much on basics and it's not healing me enough. You got over 7k on your Abyssal mask? Ugh, see? I'm pretty sure his million was actually on Abyssals. I think that's what it was Abyssal Demons. Okay. Maybe not use aggro potion next time. That ended up actually doing quite a bit of damage. I remember that when I used to aggro potion these things when I was doing the farming XP, I would actually need to like make sure I position myself with the correct place in the room or whatever, had a good rotation. I think my main issue is because I wasn't using thresholds because, yeah, they're not in the bar. Oh well. Oh well. I won't die now. Hopefully. Then I die. Okay, also, feel free to ask any questions you guys have about flipping, investing, double XP investing, any of that kind of stuff. I know there's been a lot of questions out there for that kind of stuff, and I'm happy to answer any of them that I can on the stream. It's a great time to go through that. Boom! The snapshot for big damage. I love doing snapshot with death swiftness up. It is like one of my favorite things in combat. Ooh, we got a inert adrenaline crystal. That was not something these things used to drop, so they must have added those to the drop tab. Added them to the drop table. Yo, any tips on like leveling and money making? My god, that is so vague, dude. If you ask me like something a little more specific, I can definitely help you out. Just recently got back in this level 73 combat. It sounds like maybe just start with General Slayer. Just doing some quests and doing some Slayer. That's a really great way to raise up your combat while also making some gold and everything. I should just have the reset count. Oh, I just read that. My bad. I keep reading things twice. I wish every monster had a pet version of themselves. I would like to have an Aqua Knight follower pet You would like to have an Aquanite follower pet? Alright, well, 1 second. 1 second, because I'm going to blow your mind here in just a second. Who's ready to blow Blue Moon's mind? Alright, 1 sec, I'll show you. Alright, just had to be, I have to not be in combat for this to work. So 1 sec. 1 sec, 1 sec. Alright, go in here, go to pets, go to followers. Actually, I think I just type in here, Squidge. Look at what Squidge is! Aquanite follower pet. See? Squidge is the Aquanite follower pet. I got him like a long time ago. But yeah, there he is. He's super cute. There you go. Hope I made your day. Is Slayer good for that? That's what I've been doing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Slayer's a really good start. Also, Slayer shows you a lot of the game because you have to do so many different things, go so many different places. You have to have quests in order for you to do a lot of Slayer things. So it's a really great way to do it. Like do quests, do Slayer, do farming. All those types of things will help you to like learn the game, learn all the different aspects of the game. And you definitely will earn some solid money by working on your Slayer tasks. And when you get your skills higher, then you can work on doing bossing. And doing bossing is a really great way to earn money and get pets and get titles. And yeah, there's actually quite a few different pets for different monsters. Like there's the Nipper pet. A lot of things don't have a pet, but they have a familiar for summoning. But yeah, I know what you mean though. Like having a lot, like if everything dropped a pet version of itself, that would be kind of cool. Like, could you imagine if the soul thing, like, oh shoot, I haven't gotten this creature's soul before. Ah, okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna teleport back to the max guild. I'm actually gonna grab an Ushapti or however you even say that. So that way we're able to work on getting the soul from these guys. There's a Frost Dragon pet. That pet is really cool too. Okay. You bring this. That way we can just work on this book at the same time, like usual. Alright, here we go. Cool. Okay, now we can work on getting the soul at the same time. I'm really glad that I remembered to check that, because otherwise I would have been sitting here the whole time. And now is a really great time to work on this creature's soul too. So Amulet Arranging and the soul. Come on, come on, come on. Because dude, that would suck so bad if we got the Amulet Arranging and then I remembered the soul a long time ago. Like way later. I'm like, oh no, now I gotta go back. But if we can get them both done in this task, maybe. And there's a decent chance of that, because the Amulet Arranging is not that rare. According to the drop rate, we have something close to a 50-50 chance of getting it during this task. Slayer helps the basic mechanics on monsters, good for PVM. Yep, for sure, for sure. And then also too, like as you get to be higher level and everything, you have more unlocks and stuff. Then you will be able to start doing bosses for your tasks too. Celestial already has a crazy drop table. They do make some pretty good money. I think that once I get done with one of the bosses that we're working on for drop tabs, then I will, or for the log. Once I get done with at least one of the boss logs, then I might start doing Barrows too, like add that into the boss logs. That'd be fun to do. I don't know, I just really feel like working on Barrows. And Barrows, I feel like it's going to be a really long one too, so it'd be kind of cool to make some progress on it. And not try to do that one like all straight through. Wish I had some mechanized Chinchompas with me for these situations where they get all clumped up like this. Also, thank you so much for joining the stream, everybody. If you have not hit the like button and you'd like to, get it? Haha. Then feel free to hit that like button. If you would like to, you can leave a comment down below too, and you know, just let me know what you thought of the stream. Leaving comments and hitting the like button or sharing or anything like that, also just all those types of things just help to get a stream shared. more views, more subs, grow the community. I guess you'll eventually do Telos. Yeah, I've learned most of Telos because what I did one day is I just sat there and I used a melee. I used mostly melee actually, and what I did was I just sat there and tried to do phase 1, 2, 3 without taking any damage. So I just put it in practice mode, didn't bring any food, took an overload sip, and then tried to get to like phase 1, 2, 3 without taking any damage. I eventually got all the way through phase 3 into phase 4 with taking 0 damage from Telos. So I was like, cool. Or not, okay, sorry, not 0 damage. That's not what I meant. No food, so 0 food. So I would love to jump back into learning Telos again. I'll have to relearn some of what I learned before, but that's not a big deal. It was really fun to do, actually. I also would need to switch over to using Mage and eventually and everything, but I had a lot of fun when I was learning it. But no, I really haven't. I haven't started working on that drop log or anything yet. I really would like to get done with a lot of these more simple, easier, quick ones first before working on like some of the endgame boss stuff. Obby0951, thank you so much for the follow there, dude. Why is Slayer so slow at 79? I heard it's way faster at 90. It's kind of faster at 90. Just the higher your Slayer level is, the better tasks you get. Like the monsters you're able to kill give you better loot, better XP, better everything basically. So you just in general will get. You also as a player get faster at doing Slayer as well. Like you're preferring and canceling and new equipment and like just how fast you are at killing things all has a big impact on how fast your Slayer goes. Also, if you want to increase the speed of Slayer and you don't mind spending a little bit of extra money, remember to use the Scrimshaw of Sacrifice. I'm pretty sure it's that one, and that will give you more Slayer experience and more combat experience, but you just don't get drops. I'd be using it myself if I was doing something for XP, but I'm here literally for the drops, so that would be kind of destroy the purpose. But using that will definitely speed it up. It's like literally it's 50% faster, and you know, for a lot of the things you don't really need to worry about the drops on them anyway. So getting the faster XP is definitely worth it, especially if you want to just rush yourself to a higher level. Really, really useful for things that just have irrelevant drops. What do you think a good Slayer mob is to farm Slayer mobs that you don't need quests for? I don't know, like, saying Slayer mob is kind of counterintuitive because if you're focused on Slayer creatures, then you're probably going to be doing Slayer tasks. The thing is that a lot of Slayer tasks from, a lot of Slayer tasks, like, from Simona. I'm pretty sure Simona was like the main one for this, but she gives you a ton of AFK-able tasks. So if you focus on Slayer tasks, Slayer Master to give you a lot of AFK tasks, and then just figure out how to AFK them, then that is going to be better than you just chilling and AFKing random things. But if you were going to sit and chill and AFK something, I would recommend doing something like in your player-owned Slayer dungeon, like doing Capsarius or Spiritual Warriors, or something like that. Fire Lords are also, like, Fire Lords are my favorite AFK thing in the entire game. In my opinion, they're the best thing to AFK in the whole game because they give you pretty solid money and they're totally AFK and they give you incredible XP per hour. They have quite a bit of requirement to be able to do them, but they're definitely well worth the effort. I'm looking into playing this. Is it still a popular game? Yeah, it's one of the most popular games on the planet, yeah. I used to play Final Fantasy XI. I love that game. Looking for something similar. I would not say that RuneScape is similar to Final Fantasy XI. You would probably find other games to be similar to Final Fantasy XI, but I would say like I've played quite a few games, and I still enjoy like Elder Scrolls Online. I still enjoy Black Desert Mobile. Like I enjoy all kinds of games. I love playing MMOs. And RuneScape is definitely by far not only has it always been my favorite MMO, but it's always been my just favorite game in general. So I would say if you've never played RS3, this is RS3. This is the main game. There's also old school RuneScape, which is like the retro server. I would highly recommend you try RS3 if you've never tried it before, because I could not possibly recommend a game more than this. I think Sacrifice still allows you to get things on your log. Really? Really? That's awesome. That's actually pretty sweet. I did not know if it would or not. So if it still allows you to do the log, that's pretty sweet. I will personally for what I'm doing, I'm probably still just going to take the drop, because we're going to put it in our drop log, and kind of we're able to show progress that way. I think the series, like doing these streams and doing the videos along with it, would be pretty lame if I wasn't showing the actual item. But I will definitely keep that in mind, though. If that works, that's pretty badass. Because I know that just for personal off-stream stuff, I will definitely consider not getting the drop, because I would definitely rather have the XP. Like my plan is when I'm like actually really grinding to finish off 120, and then also really grinding towards 200 million, I'm just going to use Sacrifice the entire way and just use top XP stuff for the most part, especially once the drop logs and stuff are done. But it just really depends on what mood I'm in, you know? Like right now I'm just really in the mood to kill dumb little things like this and work on the drop log, because it's fun. Like, and I have very little progress in PVM. Like for my account, like nearly all of my XP is in slow skill stuff. Most of my XP is AFK things, definitely non-combat things. So making some progress in combat things would be really cool. Definitely not something I've ever done on pretty much any of my RuneScape accounts I've ever had. So it would be something, you know, very different, very, very different. It's really fun to stream too. I have a lot of fun streaming the PVM stuff, even if it's simple stuff like this, you know, because we're going for a drop. It's pretty fun. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that that this kind of content is pretty fun? I know that a lot of you have, you know, been on a lot of my streams, so you guys know the type of stuff that I would stream before. Although also obviously I did not stream as often before, but let's see. Think any of the other treasure hunter tokens will jump similar to Rainbow Seasons Cape tokens, the one currently at 15. Oh, so that is entirely based on manipulation. So it really just depends on whatever those groups that are manipulating the tokens, like pistols and other groups like that, whether or not those groups, you know, like the leaders get banned from the game before they manipulate more shit, or if they end up manipulating more shit. So if they manipulate certain choices, then those will rise. Unfortunately, that is the main determining factor for Rainbow Seasons tokens, all that kind of stuff right now. So unfortunately, it's just what that market used to be very good for, like, hey, look, these things are cheap, buy into them. What I could recommend, though, aside from looking for things that would skyrocket like that, like to be pumped up in price, aside from things like that, you can also look into just the tokens that are released, and then there's a while before they're released again, and then they're released again. Cerberus tokens are a great example. I've actually made a video on Cerberus tokens before. I personally invest in Cerberus tokens every single time they come around. If you're a member of the Discord, you probably saw me dumping thousands of tokens recently, just getting rid of the ones I had. And when the promo comes around again, I'll buy them up again. But on those promos that do constantly get re-released, like every 6 months or whatever, which is roughly how often Cerberus gets released usually, except for around Christmas right now. If you pay attention to those things, just because they're re-released, it's not really a disadvantage. Because think about it this way. When they're released, they go down in price. You can stock them up. Then after that, they immediately start rising again, and they rise all the way until they're released again. And then when they're released again, they drop down in price. You can just buy them up again. So as long as you're smart about when you're selling them, when you're buying them, you can make some good money. On top of that, other tokens that we don't know so much of, when will they be released, or if they will be re-released. For those types of things, it's totally a gamble as to when they will just suddenly tank in price. Like obviously right now, we just had a whole bunch of new tokens go into the Oddment shop. So some of those things, you know, didn't, you know, it was kind of a bad day for some of the people that had a bunch of that stuff stocked up. So with that in mind, though, those things tend to have a good solid rise. They tend to be targets of manipulation. They can skyrocket, of course, but don't completely dismiss the things that are released regularly, because you can make regular good profits. Like, just to give you an example, there's a few of the Cerberus tokens, and I'm just telling you this because it's one that I always do. It's just one of the ones I always do. I do a few different token ones, but Cerberus is nice because there are a few of the tokens that when you buy them, then they literally sell for double what you bought them for. So if I put $1 billion into the tokens, I make $1 billion on those tokens. And then some of the other ones, maybe I'll make like 30% or 20% or something. Like it's always different, but they're really good. And there's a lot of different examples, a lot of different things you can do with that. Another one might be like the Bone Lord stuff, because that stuff was getting released quite often. So the Bone Lord stuff's another example. Yeah, I was thinking about doing Firewatch, but I don't really want to do the quests. Yeah, I mean, they suck. The quests suck, and it's not even just quests. It's like all the other requirements you need and everything, but it's totally worth doing it, though. Vires are amazing. They're very amazing. I'm about to be done with 120 prayers soon, and this prayer XP is nearly entirely from Vires. I haven't done that many hours of Vires, but that is entirely from Vires. My 88.6 mil, like 90% of that is from Vires. Klaxon, thank you so much for the follow. I'm still struggling to understand Discord and flipping analogies, etc. I have one of the packages. I'm great with numbers. I'm just done with flipping. So start with flipping info. Okay, so 3 things. Start with flipping info. Use all of the pinned messages, and then reach out to me and ask other people whenever you're confused with anything. Between those 3 things, you can get all the help you need. So flipping info explains how to do everything in the Discord, and like where to find the different resources. And then you're I'm gonna skip this song. So you'll be able to find it tells you how to do everything inside the Discord, where to find the resources and stuff like that. And then on those resources, like in the spreadsheet, it'll tell you what things mean. Like if you're like, I don't know what stretch means, it says on the sheet what stretch means. Watched me before I talked to you in VC before months ago. Nice, dude. Glad to see you again. I'm afraid you sacrifice in the off chance I get an HSR LMAO. My bank isn't loaded, so that little chance would help me quite a bit. I'll be honest though, the chance if you get an HSR is so low. I've gotten 2 Blurberry specials, but both of my Blurberry specials have come from skilling. So I don't know. Yeah, I get it. I get it. If you don't want to, you know, do that because of the risk of it, but also too, like, I don't know. Part of me is like, do I even care about rushing Slayer? Because Slayer is one of the more enjoyable skills in the game, so that's actually another reason why I've kind of kept combat stuff till towards the end of my 5.6 bill road, is because it'll be nice to just kind of chill and do combat, work on pets, work on titles. Basically what we're doing literally right now. Like, doing this kind of stuff is just nice to just chill and relax on. How should I flip my pancakes? So you want to take the pan and then kind of like flip it like that. And that's how you flip a pancake. Do you know... okay, so a lot of people have asked about Assassins, and honestly, no one knows. Catvar, thank you so much for the follow. Literally no one knows anything about Assassin's Walk, so unfortunately no one can give you any kind of advice on those. What I can tell you is that people do buy those up, they try to flip them, they try to manipulate them. I mean, it's a token, so keep that in mind. Would I buy one to use at 12 bill? Nope, I'd have to be smoking some crack probably to do that. But, yeah. No, the thing is, Zombie Walk, like, all of those walks are all literally they're all just gambles. We never know if they'll be brought back out. I'll tell you what, though, if you're holding a 10 bill, 12 bill walk, or 6 bill, or whatever, if you're doing anything, if you're holding them at any amount of money, and then they get re-released, you just lost all of that money. So some investments, some risks are worth it. Just kind of weigh that risk. If you buy a walk with the hopes of making 500 million on it, then just make sure that 500 million is more important than you losing 6 bill. Should I use dust on crystal matic pickaxe or hatchet? It really depends on which one you're going to use. But I would probably honestly grind out both. It doesn't take very long. If you do your crystal, oh my god, what are they called? The harps. If you do your harps during the Ithel hour, you actually have you get more, sorry, I'm like looking at this. You get more of that, you get more crystal, you get faster progress during Ithel hour. There we go. I'm like, what am I trying to say here? So if you want fastest progress, honestly, just wait for Ithel hour and then go do it during Ithel hour. But I would recommend getting both of them. You're gonna need them both. You're gonna need all those tools. So just knock them out. Those are really big upgrades too. Those are really big things to get done with. We have 7 kills left, by the way, guys. Just 7 kills. So good luck us on getting a drop. Hopefully I can get it. We'll see. No amulet arranging yet, and also no soul yet. This has not been great. We haven't gotten a single drop today. Thank you so much, Magnetic Cheap, for the follow. At least I'm getting follows from you guys, and someone gave me a sub. At least I got that. Didn't get any drops today, but I got loot in the chat. Oh man, we really are gonna go without getting a single drop on anything today, aren't we? Got a U seed in my inventory. All right, that's pretty cool. At least we made some okay money on this task. Manatee always hyping up Vires. Dude, Vires the best. How much GP can you make in 1 day flipping? I don't know. I've tried to make large amounts in 1 day. I don't know. I've made 4 billion in 1 day. If you look on my channel, then you can see. I might skip this song a little bit too. It's kind of overwhelming. If you look at my channel, you can see like the Raksha flipping day. The Raksha flipping. Did we just get it? Oh no, it was a clue scroll. I was like, is that the amulet arranging? Ugh, my god. Maybe I'll stay a little bit extra here to try to get the amulet or a soul. So for Raksha, I made 8 billion flipping in 2 days, and like a lot of my flips are actually in that video, so you can kind of go see the progress in that video. That was probably honestly one of the better days I can remember. On an average day, I don't know, if I was actively flipping, maybe max cash, maybe 3 bill. I don't know, 3 bill would be kind of tough. I really don't know, because I don't. It's been a very long time since I've like sat down and tried doing a full day of like actively flipping on the accounts. And yes, I don't really count that as a drop, but we did just get the soul. There we go. We got the soul. We did not get our amulet arranging, unfortunately, but the soul is ours. At least we got something from this trip. Oh man, that's rough though. We didn't even get souls on our other trips. Just like, oof. I think we used up all of our luck getting that Dragon 2H, and I don't know. I mean, that wasn't even the best. That wasn't even like that rare of a thing. Big oof. Well, I struggle really bad with GP, and I want to try and make more instead of spending GP for supplies. Yeah, no, it's a good idea. It's always a good idea to work on your gathering stuff and what makes you money and what gives you benefits first, and then work on your buyable skills after that, like the stuff you need to spend money on after that. Well, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off now because I'm going to go grab some food and everything. It's been really fun having the stream with you guys. We did not get any drops today, unfortunately, but we did make some progress with like XP and stuff, and did get the Slayer soul here. Got the soul. Took us about 230 or 40 of these to kill before we got the soul, but we got the soul at least. But I will see you guys in the next stream. I won't be on tomorrow because I'm hanging out with my friend, and ooh, we just got another clue scroll. We just got trolled is what we got. Congratulations, trolled again. But you guys can expect to see me probably towards the end of the week again. But anyway, make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you're followed on Twitch. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one.